funkin', missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love that hot box, a beaming bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker, she bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold, the God calls.
Bananas.
Here comes the giant fist.
What?
That's that scene from SpongeBob. He's
Stop it, dude.
He's
Stop.
holding little Squidward. He's like, "Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo," and here comes a giant fist.
Patrick, no. We just watched an amazing video. That we'll have to. You'll put it in the Discord.
I don't know if I can. I can try though. Oh,
Try and do that.
fuck!
What?
We need. You know what? Tomorrow, when I go grocery shopping, I'm gonna buy a new HDMI cord for us, and I'm gonna put it in here, and I'm gonna bolt it down to the screen, and we are never gonna have outages like this again.
Okay. The weather. Let me get this out of the way. The weather in Bibb County, Georgia, is 65 degrees Fahrenheit. The precipitation is a whopping half of our boy in the chat, 1%. Humidity is.
Go ahead.
The humidity is 60%, and the wind is 8 miles per hemisphere. That was the weather in Bibb County, Georgia. And the weather is gone, so fuck you.
What was the humidity?
Yes.
Hey.
What was for dinner? Chick-fil-A for me.
Hey.
Amanda had nothing but cocaine.
Amanda.
And
you should read the Urban Dictionary word of the day. Instead of texting your sister. If she wants to be here, if she wants to talk to you, tell her to come and jump in the chat and talk to you.
There's so much going on right now.
Yeah, I know.
I
We're having
just
a hard
lost
time.
brain cells. Okay,
Yeah.
anyways. What little ones I had left. All right, word of the day is zipless fuck. Are you ready for this, Charlie?
What? I don't know. Hold on. Let me figure this out. Hold on. Zipless fuck.
Yes,
Zipless fuck.
Zipless fuck.
Zipless fuck.
Like a
Zipless
zipper, but,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
with
zipless.
less instead of
Hold on. Zipless
Wait,
fuck.
wait, Marissa. Wait, hold on.
A zipless fuck is a
69%.
guy.
Thank you.
Zipless fuck is a
Nice.
guy with a jacket with no zipper. I don't fucking know what.
That is
What's a
Okay.
zipless
That's
fuck?
a pretty good guess. I'm not gonna lie.
Alrighty. A zipless fuck, a usually spontaneous sexual encounter between strangers with little to no personal information exchanged. The highest plateau of casual sex. Walking into an elevator, locking eyes with a woman or man, and without further ado, proceeding to engage in hot, passionate sex between the 5th and 45th floors. You finish, compose yourselves, and go your separate ways, never to meet again.
Damn.
That's
I am
pretty
into a
interesting.
zipless
Yeah.
fuck.
This was published.
Zipless fucks sound amazing.
This was published on January 19th,
I apologize.
2004.
I apologize, Creighton's mother. I apologize to everyone that.
It's a pretty good deal.
I just said that out loud, and I usually don't say stuff like that. I apologize.
It's a pretty
It
good
seems
bang.
like the way to go, yeah.
I mean, yeah,
pretty
it does
good
sound
bang.
great. I'm gonna keep it real. It sounds great.
You know what I mean? Not the energy drink, but the act.
Bib, interesting.
Hmm.
Charles Bedford Forrest, Craytard, Lady Snow. I'm impervious to
Oh,
worldly possessions. Wait,
My
for
mom.
that I would gift you
He's
a
gotta
sub.
call his
but I don't
mama.
think you
I am gonna call my mom.
Yep, tell her we're live. Luckily, she missed that fucking nugget of information.
She'll catch it on the rewatch.
God damn it.
She always rewatches for whatever. She has nothing better to do. I'm just saying.
I'm telling
Hello?
her you said that. That's crazy.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
what are you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Hey, we're live. If you want to
Oh, you
watch,
are?
yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm trying to figure out where the speakers are.
Oh.
All right, there we go. Can you hear? Can you guys hear her all right?
Oh my God! Just
Yeah, go ahead. What? Talk to me.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Got your bills paid today.
Oh my god.
You know, the person that doesn't do your taxes.
Oh my god. I
insist on doing your taxes because I
want to do my taxes. You hype. Oh hey, Copenhagen wants to know what your YouTube channel name is. You should do a self promo real quick.
I told him that the English thing, but I mean I know the what do you call it, the little, what do you call that, the address?
The
URL?
The URL?
That's
Yeah.
No,
I know
that's-
that,
No,
but
I don't think it's
wanna-
that. You gotta like.
It's your
what is the
YouTube channel
name? It's
name.
like your username
on YouTube.
on
Oh, it's my
YouTube.
username?
Yeah. What is that?
I'll send you a picture of it and then you can see what
There
it is.
Oh
there
my
you
god.
go. That's the
Okay.
best way to do
I
it.
can't
Yeah.
figure it out. It's so confusing to me.
See and look. Okay.
We should have just. You
Yeah,
should have
we
linked
We didn't
yourself.
help her at all.
You
while
should
we
have
were at
linked
the-
yourself
by
the
way.
account when we were there.
You guys were now Charlie did.
What did Charlie do?
He put the ad blocker on there for me.
Yes, I did.
That's the only thing you did, though. That didn't help you out with
that
like,
helped a
creating
ton. I'm
content.
amazing.
My own son didn't really do
I don't know how to do an ad blocker on a computer.
it.
I could have helped
My
you with
own
promo
son
stuff.
didn't
My
help
own
do
son.
anything.
It was my birthday. I was on vacation.
Yeah, I think you were napping, and Charlie was the one actually helping.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Well,
that sounds accurate.
Yeah, I had been driving like 8
This
hours.
was the next day. Shut up.
I
This was the
wanted
next
to jump
day.
out of the car
This
immediately.
was the
be
second
like,
day.
hello.
This was the
let's do
beginning
this.
of the second day. You had plenty of rest.
Bumper's
I don't
here.
wanna
We
hear
were literally just talking about
it.
Bumper.
We were just talking about Bumper. That's
Anyways.
crazy.
Well, hey, Bumper.
No, he's not physically here. He's in the chat.
I got that, Creighton.
Okay, I'm just making sure that you know, because you said it like he was here, like he was physically.
Can you not say hello? You said hello to him. Can I not say hello? Like you were
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, Bumper's here. I can greet as well, right?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I agree with
you know,
Creighton's mother.
Yeah,
Okay.
Charlie agreed with you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, I got Charlie's video on my doorbell cam.
Wait, what video?
What video?
I got this video of him, when he was trying to get into the door from my doorbell.
Oh, yeah.
Send it to you guys.
Oh no.
Wow, she's coming for both of us.
I gotta tell you what I did today.
What'd you do?
So
I love this new
went
part
to
of the
this
podcast.
Yes.
class, right?
Wait,
I'd
hold on.
never been before.
Go ahead. I was telling them to hold on, so we can hear you clearly.
Okay, so I went to this exercise class today, right? I had
Uh-huh.
never been before. Me and my friend Jan, we went. And, like, the leader was this 70-year-old lady. So we were sort of laughing on the way over there because we were like, this is going to be so easy. We're just probably going to sit there and talk the whole time. It's going to be, she's 70. What can we do? Oh, my God. She killed me. A solid hour of nonstop exercise. This lady never got tired. I mean, I was over there, like, dying, and, I was like, can we take a break? And she was like, one child's pose for 15 seconds, and then back at it. We got to get back at it.
Oh, y'all were doing yoga.
Holy Hannah. It's crazy. So, anyway, I'm going back Monday. If I can walk, I'm going back Monday.
That sounds good. I'm glad she's getting exercise.
Oh my God.
I mean, you need to go to this class. She'll kill you, Creighton. You
Okay,
went
I'm
for the
ready.
class as
Let's
long
go.
as I did.
Yeah, yoga's tough.
So many things that I could say.
Because I was looking at you. You need to lose a bit of weight.
We did talk a lot of shit about how fat Creighton's got.
I mean,
While
you're
we were at the
young
beach.
and everything. You got to get that belly in shape a little bit.
I love this. This is
You
amazing.
know, I think it's time to go.
I love you, Kimberly.
I love you, Mama.
Love y'all. Be good. I'm going to send you this video of Charlie
Okay,
on my doorbell cam.
Thank you.
Drop it. Are you in the Discord or are you not in the
Oh
Discord?
my God.
Oh my gosh.
You won't put me in there.
I'll put you in there. Do you have Discord?
You told me that you didn't want me in there because you
No,
said,
no, no, no.
y'all talk about some things you don't want me to see.
No. That was in Cyclops Daddy. I mean, I guess you could be in Cyclops Daddy if you wanted to. There's a bunch of messed up stuff in there, though.
Oh my God.
Oh, I don't know. Some of those things I don't know if I want to see them or not.
Do you know what a fleshlight is?
Stop it. Stop it.
No.
Hey,
Okay.
stop it.
Okay. Okay.
I don't wanna know
We'll talk
that.
about that the next time.
Okay.
Okay. I
Alright.
love you.
Jesus
Love
fucking
you.
Christ.
Be good, and hey, kind of watch the sweets, okay?
Look, she says that and bought me this big ass cake and ice cream.
That was your birthday. Shut up.
I'm just saying.
That was your birthday, though.
And every time I come down there, you're like, "Let me make cookies." She does do that too.
Oh, no. I'm terrible.
They're good though.
Alright,
Don't
I'll
stop
send
that.
you this doorbell cam, and I'll send you a picture of that YouTube thing so you can tell them what to do.
Okay.
All right. Love you,
Alright.
bye. Have a great
Bye.
day. Bye.
Love you too.
She's so technologically advanced, says Fuel Spill. Does she get paid for this feature? It's about drive. It's about power. Wait a second. I thought this was a Fortnite stream. This is not a Fortnite stream. Hello, Fuel Spill.
And some Daisy Dukes.
Welcome to the podcast.
Dude, my mom in the 70s would have been like 12.
Not even. She's wait.
She was born a year before my mom, I think.
Your mom's what?
She is 57. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought she was like 50.
She's the
51.
same age as the Undertaker. Her and the Undertaker were born the same year.
I love that. That's how you
Oh my
remember how old your
God.
mother is. Oh my goodness. Hello, Bumper. By the way, love you. Oh
I
my
thought this
God.
was a Fortnite stream.
Creighton's mom has that Southern
Oh,
Belle
that's
voice.
Ashley. Ashley's Fuel Spilt. Yes.
Oh, that's such
I
a
knew it.
great name. Fuel Spill and Poppy.
Oh.
Creighton's mom has that Southern Belle voice. That shit makes my knees shake like a newborn deer. Oh my God, Copenhagen. Can she say, "Well, I do declare"? Jesus Christ. I don't even want to say the rest of what he said. Let me have
Wrong
my
person.
fantasies about Creighton's Southern Belle mom. Okay, you're right.
My mom's not. Well, if anything, my grandma's a Southern Belle. My mom's not really a Southern Belle. You've met my grandma. You know
I
how
have.
she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love her.
She's wicked.
She reminds me of my
She is
Nana.
wicked. That's the best way to put. Yeah.
It's like that could be positive or negative. Either way, she'll talk so much. Like you think
Wait,
my mom talks shit.
is that
just
Ashley
now.
or not, Maddie?
No, that is Ashley.
She
It's
said,
Ashley.
"Oh wait, never mind, wrong
She wasn't
person."
supposed to say shit. We
Yeah.
were gonna let it ride, and Ashley, Maddie was like, "Oh my
Maddie,
Oh,
God,
they're
Ashley,
fighting.
Maddie fucked it
They're
up.
definitely fighting right
she's
now. They're
about
just
to
like,
whip
screw
her
it.
ass."
It was supposed to be a goddamn secret.
She said, "Maddie, what the fuck?" Oh shit.
So you had a story to tell, Amanda.
Oh man.
Oh wait, the fat joke one.
Wait, is that what we're?
Yes.
Hold on, wait, hold on. I also something that just was said made me think of something to say. Hold on, before we get into the story. Damn it! What was?
Oh
Wow.
Was
Hold
it
on a
the-
second.
Was it the?
The joke that we were talking about earlier.
Hold on.
Are you okay? Did you have a stroke?
I think.
You did have a stroke.
I'm looking back up at the chat. It was something someone said. This edition of the podcast, it's Creighton doesn't know how to work technology. Are you feeling better, Craig? Need to top off the old. Okay.
Need to top off the what?
Nothing. Yo, send a video. Sounds hot. This is. Excuse me, sir. This is a Wendy's. I can't remember what it was.
We were at Wendy's earlier. Well, I was. That was before I got you guys.
She's at work putting bread on the table. Love women. Moon Knight? Ah! Marissa. That shit was nuts. But we can't talk about it because Creighton hasn't
Yeah, I
seen
haven't
it.
seen it yet.
But yes, Marissa, agreed. Holy shit. I went back, read what you said. Yes, that. Chef's kiss. Anyway, okay, never mind. Fuck it. Let's get into this story.
Oh wow! I'm
it's-
glad we
it's
took all
kinda-
that time to talk about.
Let me communicate with your fucking daughter. She's my stepkid or something. I don't know how this
Yeah.
relationship works.
You're like her weird uncle, okay? I don't
Yeah.
like that you getting too close to her, but you know,
Anyway, go
just
ahead.
keep your distance.
I'm about to eat a goddamn sandwich.
I'm second guessing the story now, though. I don't know if I want to say it. You
Oh
remember it?
my God! Tell it.
Do you remember it?
We've been through so many journeys just to get to this moment, and you're like, maybe I don't want to tell it. Fucking tell it, man.
No, it's. Fuck you.
You need to mind your goddamn tone, sir.
Yeah. What
Who
the
me?
Fuck? Talking to me like that.
No, you no.
They put so
I'm
many
right.
pickles on this goddamn sandwich. There's like 5.
Oh, let me have one.
Here.
You not want them? I'll take the pickles. Yeah, they're warm too.
Oh God.
Mm.
I hate pickles.
Why?
I just
You're
don't
a
like them. Tell
grown-ass
your goddamn
man.
fat story. It's a story about fat people or something.
Or something. Anyways.
Mm.
Oh my god,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
lose my mind.
So I was at work
Yes.
and I bought some cookies because,
Okay.
because the bakery they were stop fucking laughing. I'm gonna hit you.
I'm not laughing.
Yeah, he was chewing. You're chewing the mic.
Dude.
Tell the goddamn
All
story.
right. Anyways,
Creighton, cut off your microphone.
the bakery was making cookies or whatever and it smelled good. So I was like, I have to get some of these cookies. So I bought some. I went to the back and what?
Yeah.
just really
You cut it off. Stop talking. Stop
Oh,
acknowledging
look.
him. Look, Amanda. Look at me. Look at me. Pay attention to me. What? What?
He said, "Has anyone else?"
Oh, that
excited for
the cup
trying
thing.
to
Yeah. I was gonna say it when she was over the story.
Plastic cup. And then take a really small sip.
Where's my cup?
That one really tickled me. I don't know why.
Doesn't take much.
I'm not getting up and going. To
The
grab a cup.
funniest part is there was nothing dirty about that. Just making
Yeah, that,
fun of
honestly,
Charlie.
yeah, it is crazy. He usually makes some kind of like disgusting joke about whatever he's talking about.
That was hilarious.
At that time, he was like, "Are you guys ready for this bullshit that he keeps doing? Like 4 episodes in a row, I've done it."
Okay. Sorry.
Where's my chocolate milk?
I'm cutting my mic off. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Are you paying attention, Charlie?
Yes.
Okay. So I went to the back room and I started eating these cookies, right? I can't.
We went to the back room. You're eating cookies that you got at the deli. They were on sale.
Yes. So, one of the delivery drivers was walking by as I was eating this cookie, and he was like, "Damn, them cookies ain't going anywhere. You can slow down." And I missed the fucking opportunity to say, "Is that a fat joke?"
Oh, because you just keep telling. Okay,
So-
so for context,
yeah,
no,
I
no,
don't
hold
think
on, hold
she
on.
does that on here a lot.
Well, she doesn't do it on here, and she doesn't do it probably to anyone else because she's so comfortable with you and me.
Oh yeah.
To a point where it's ridiculous.
No,
That should be
Amanda
her
says-
catchphrase.
Amanda's catchphrase might as well be like, "Is that a fat joke?" to me and Creighton, because every time we say anything, she twists it and be like,
Yeah.
"Is that a fucking fat joke?"
It would be like the
as if we're
sun's
saying
beautiful
she's fat.
today, and she goes, "Is that a fat joke?"
Is that a fucking fat joke?
It'd be like the big round sun.
Oh yeah, or
beautiful.
something like that.
I'd be
yeah.
like,
And you were upset that you didn't get to use it with the proper context
Yeah. I
to
kinda
like a stranger.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. I've done it to strangers a few times, and they've literally been like,
What the fuck is this chick
yeah,
on?
they're like, oh no, oh no, oh no. But
I'm so sorry for interrupting your story.
I don't
I
think
really
you
didn't.
are.
I know. I
It's-
legitimately am. I
Sorry.
just that was way funnier than it had any right to be.
I
to
think
me.
Creighton had a comedic orgasm.
No, I did. Anyways, that was fucking rude as fuck to say. to
It
you.
kind of obviously
I know.
was.
I was like,
And he doesn't
That's
even
what
know
Josh
you,
was like.
right? Like he doesn't know you at all.
no, he doesn't.
And he's just fucking saying that to people. I just can't imagine having the nerve to go up to somebody I don't even know and be like,
Amanda looks like the sun baby from the Teletubbies show.
"Is that a fat joke?"
I'm not even gonna do it.
Oh,
I ain't gonna do it.
it's not funny
I-
if you don't do it.
That sun baby's real cute.
Yeah.
Your sister said
Oh,
I love you,
that's
Ashley.
beautiful. We're watching.
Oh,
We're seeing a
man.
family moment right here.
Shut the fuck up. She'll still whoop your ass.
I know
Hitting
she
them
will.
won't take your trauma away, Amanda.
Imagine having the audacity, fucking men. Like that's why I don't understand. Like, cause it's not just men to me. Because like I've met like females that are really more females than men have like just came up and said fucking
Some of the-
ridiculous shit.
Like I've heard some men talk like
hot
behind women's
fucking-
backs about in some ways like that, you know, because men are like everyone's gonna talk shit,
Yeah.
men, women about everyone. But like I've seen some women say some fucking
horrible
ruthless shit
r-
to their friends,
to
like,
their face.
Like
Yeah.
I talk shit to Creighton and I call him like sometimes I'll call him fat and even then I'm like I'm sorry. Like I real quick I take
Yeah.
it. Some women will say some like I don't even want to say
Yeah.
the shit I've heard my friends.
like they come for
They will come
everything.
for the throat. Like they will grab a knife and
I've
put it
been
to
there
your throat.
before,
Like
though,
it's nuts.
honestly.
Yeah, put
But-
it through
Women are
your throat.
crazy. God, I wish I
I've
was
been
gay.
better though, just a little
You
bit.
said, "God, you wish you were gay."
Wish I was gay. It would be so much easier. I feel like men are just so much easier.
For miles.
for miles. Oh man,
They
I'm
just
freaking
need
out.
to
But
feel
maybe
warranted.
it's not even like it's not women or men. It's that kind of person. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, but that kind of man is like so not in league with like he's not hanging out with other dudes.
No, yeah.
That's that guy that's
that
like a real
dude.
feminist and like hangs out with other women to like, but he's not into them, but he is.
Yeah.
We know one. I'm not gonna say who it was, because that'll be fucked up. But I know one.
We do.
Oh God.
You maybe know him. He was in our never mind.
Text it to me. Text it to me.
Uh-uh.
real quick. Oh, damn it! I want to know.
I'll tell you later.
I know somebody though. Like, well, I know a couple of somebodies that are like that. Two somebodies.
Let's not get too
specifically.
into this because
Anyways.
we might name some names by accident.
They're,
This
they're
will be
what you
hard to do.
call simps.
Well,
God.
let's not say that.
I mean, that is what they are, though.
But yeah, but let's just not say that
That's
because
the
you
only
know
way
it's
to
kind of
describe
against the
it.
rules and shit.
I'm getting lost here. Me. You're a simp, Marissa?
No, she's maybe maybe Marissa's the person we're talking about. Is that what she's thinking?
Oh, is that what you? Wow, I can't believe it. We're just calling Marissa out like this.
Yeah, it's totally Marissa.
Yeah,
Marissa's totally that
definitely.
person.
She'd say
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, now I see what happened.
Maybe for Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Who's the other one?
The dude that plays Matt Murdock, Charlie
Oh
Cox.
yeah, Charlie Cox.
And Doctor Strange.
Doctor
Benedict
Strange.
Cumberbatch.
All of those men. All of those hot men.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa for me. Isaac at Red Rocks Cafe.
Oh yeah. Isaac at Red Rocks Cafe. If you're listening to this,
We love you.
we love you.
That's the guy that looks like Jason Momoa.
Right,
Unfortunately, I have reached
remember,
my
I
Sherlock
saw
phase, so
Ooh, Sherlock's not on. I
Yeah.
wanted to watch Sherlock the other day, and it's not on Netflix right
When
now,
did it
and
take
I
it
am
off?
so
Oh.
god darn sad.
Mm.
That's a nice fan. Is that the Pawn Shop 5000?
I was talking about the band in the corner.
Oh yes, that's the Pawn Shop 5000 right there. Crackle. It has ads, but it saved me. Oh, okay.
Ah, nice.
Because it has Sherlock. What do you watch on, like your phone, or do you like? Are you
She
on a
must-
computer? If
she
you're
mu-
on a computer, I need to teach you the
I
ways of the
think
internet.
she watches like on a game console because I've seen
okay.
snaps from her room, or maybe it's a smart TV. It could be a smart TV too. I have
Yeah,
a,
if you're using any of that shit, you got to use apps. That sucks.
I have a story.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Is it fucking terrifying? Is that how
Well,
it
you
sounds
already
so
know the
far?
story.
Okay.
So yesterday, I had
I now know what you're saying.
wow. I had a Delta 8 gummy for the first time. All of it's
How-
completely legal, by the way.
How was
Right.
how many? Go ahead and tell the people how many milligrams
it
it
was
was.
50 milligrams.
50.
Yep. And I was not ready.
You
look,
honestly probably wouldn't have been ready for a 10. Like a 10
yeah,
might
well,
have
so
been
I don't
enough
do
to
anything
like mess
like
with you.
that at all, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I probably
For those who
never
don't
done
know-
CBD.
For those
Oh
who-
my gosh, let him explain
Well, I
his
just
shit.
I want to explain context of what it is because some people might not know what a Delta 8
Yeah,
gummy is.
yeah.
For those that don't know, Delta 8 gummy is literally an edible. It's one molecule off of THC, so it is technically legal. And they make these gummies, and it's a straight up fucking edible. Like it is just an edible. It
And
is
I didn't
bananas.
know. I thought it was just like CBD, that I was gonna be chill or whatever after I I ate it, and that I would just be vibing. Dude, the back of my head, like right in this area, felt like it was on like a pan.
I'm
and it
at
was
work.
sizzling.
I'm at work last night, and I get a goddamn text from this guy saying, "I think our friend tried to kill me." And I was
Well,
like,
oh
"What?"
yeah, because it was my
was-
friend who was like, "Yeah, I do these all the time. Like, here, try some." And I'm like, "Oh, okay,
420.
cool." Well, it wasn't
Says
even.
your mom.
It wasn't even like it wasn't on purpose. Obviously, she does it a lot. It's not even really doing it. She eats them a
Yeah.
lot more.
Yeah, I know people
than-
that pop those motherfuckers like Tic Tacs.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They'll eat 1,000 milligrams worth
Yeah.
of
And she's
day.
like, "Oh, it's not that bad. Here, you can have one." And I was like, "Okay, sure." Because she's like this little 80-pound white girl,
yeah.
and I'm a
the person
fucking
in question
huge
is
dude.
an
Right.
incredibly small human being.
And I was like, well, if it's nothing to her, then it's definitely not going to be anything to me. And because I've done CBD before. I've tried CBD. I tried very small amounts of it, and I didn't feel anything. So it's like
CBD and Delta 8 are so different, but they can combine. Like you'll have Delta 8 stuff that is also CBD,
Yeah.
and that's how she got you.
Yeah. And
You were tricked.
I would thought it was going to be like I would maybe feel a little bit sleepy, and that was it. And then
I get a phone call.
and then she left, and
Yeah.
really though I didn't feel it till I was by myself. I was by myself, and time just started
Slowing down.
down, and it was like I was half in reality and half not in reality, and I was doing things but I wasn't doing things. I ate a whole pack of Hawaiian rolls.
Oh my
And didn't remember
God.
and remembered but didn't remember eating a whole pack of Hawaiian rolls. You know what I mean? Or when I say a whole pack, it was probably 4 Hawaiian rolls.
Yeah.
But it was what was all left in the pack.
Right. Okay.
And it was mesmerizing. And then I spent 5 minutes in front of the microwave trying to heat up macaroni and cheese, and I was like, "Oh, this is not good." And so then I went in my room and I ate the macaroni and cheese, and then it felt like me being in front of the microwave was like a distant memory, like that was a whole other lifetime ago. And honestly, it kind of felt like a dream, and I was like, "How did I get this macaroni?" A little bit, But I knew that I got it, so it was like. That's what I mean. It's like I was split into 2 people. One that was doing things, and the other one had no idea what was going on.
That's a very good way of putting it.
And-
that happens a lot.
And I was like, I was not having a good
Them
time.
shits are good though.
And I was looking down, and then I looked up at the clock, and I looked down again, and looked back at the clock, and no time had passed, but it felt like it had been 5 hours.
Marissa, please tell us your side of this story.
And I called Charlie, and Charlie didn't answer.
Yeah, I did.
No, you answered
Oh, you mean I called
You
back?
wouldn't-
Yeah,
yeah,
I was
you
I was
called
at
back.
work.
and then I called Sydney, and she didn't answer. And I was like, fuck. So then I
I'm
called
running
Amanda.
out of people.
Yeah, wow.
Well, people,
Wow.
no, look, people that I knew didn't have to work. I knew Sydney had to work the next day, so I was like, maybe there's an off chance I'll catch her. And then I didn't know if you were already asleep and had to be at work early. And then I called you,
Excuse
and
me.
then you answered, And man, that was the best because like I needed an anchor and I needed like to be able to like have like a point of focus, you know?
So he texts me and says, I think that our friend tried to kill
Oh
me.
yeah, yeah.
And
So,
I
like,
call him back, and he answers, and this man,
hey Sterling, what's up?
what's up, Sterling? I love you, Sterling. Sterling, your Instagram pictures, like, how dare you look like you look? It's annoying, but it's amazing. You look too good. This man calls me, or I call this man, and he answers, I have never wanted to like teleport to somewhere else more in my life than I wanted to see this guy in action. He was
He was
fucked up.
zooted.
He was zooted. I'm talking to him and I'm like, hey buddy.
Mind you, I had ate a bunch of food before this too.
Yes,
So
he
like
told
if
me-
I hadn't ate anything, could you imagine?
It would've
Like,
Oh yeah, it would have been way worse.
I would have
Yeah.
been fucking I still might have been gone.
He told I thought he meant like I really thought he meant that our friend tried to kill him for a second. I was like, what are you talking about? Like the way he texted it did not seem like a joke. But I was on the, hold on. I was on the phone and I told him, I was like, hey man, how big is it? He said, it was little. It was a gummy. I was like, no, you dumbass. How many milligrams? And he was like, 50? And I was
At
like,
least you got that much out of him.
I said,
I
wait.
I couldn't understand a fucking thing. For
I
the
said,
first
wait.
half.
15 or 50? Like 50. He was like, 50. Half a century.
Also, it
And I was
probably-
like, hold on.
Half a century.
That's what he
This
said.
motherfucker.
Do you remember that?
did I say that?
Yeah, you said that.
That sounds like something I would say.
I said, Creighton. This is so good. I said, 10 milligrams would fuck me up bad. And he was like, oh no.
You freaked him the fuck out.
I freaked him out. I felt bad because I didn't mean to. I was like, oh my God, imagine if I heard
when
that.
he got on the phone with me, he's like, Amanda, I don't want to die. He's like, can you please look it up for me?
He said, I have to go to work in the morning. I
Yeah.
said, and this is at like almost midnight. And I said, what time do you have to get up? He said, 10 o'clock. I was like, oh,
I had to be
darn.
there
That,
at 10
he was
o'clock.
gone.
I was like, oh shit. And he went, oh no. He got real scared. I was like, it's okay. Set some alarms, drink a lot of water. I know it's going to sound weird because you need to get to sleep, but like drink some coffee. Like speed up your metabolism if you can. He was like, I'm just going to lay down.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, good luck.
Well,
And then I hung up, and I felt all night. I was like, I hope he didn't I hope he doesn't kill himself in the
Yeah.
microwave by accident. He'll figure out a way to squeeze himself into the
Yeah.
oven to get warm.
Look, let me also add to the story because there's a part that I may have left out last
Oh,
night when
no.
I was talking to you guys. So me and said friend also polished off of that bottle of liquor you gave me for my birthday yesterday.
Liqueur.
Liqueur.
Dude, that's exactly what I did. As soon as he said that. Where's my gun?
And a couple beers too.
Damn.
Over here.
Rightfully
I
so.
support Will Smith. You son of a bitch. You ate a fucking Delta 8 gummy having no clue what it was. And then, oh, my God.
Well, yeah.
That bottle was huge. You just got it. There's no way you had enough of it to make it not. How was the vacation? It was great. The vacation was fantastic.
Are you talking about what happened last night? Or are you talking about?
I think he means the actual vacation.
How
Because
was the
that did
trip?
feel like a vacation from
How was
reality.
the trip?
How was the trip?
God.
Dude, when I tell you, I slept so good. But look, but like, let me tell you guys.
That was a trip for sure.
Let me tell you guys. I had this horrible pain in my shoulder because, like, I fucked it up sitting on the bed and eating, like, the day before.
Like only you could.
Like,
I
I
was
sat
sitting
down.
on the bed and I hurt my shoulder.
Hear me out. I fixed me a plate after I got off work the day before yesterday, or whatever day we did a podcast, Monday. And I got home and I fixed me a plate of food and I was still on the bed. And all of a sudden I just feel this pain in my shoulder, like beginning, and then it goes all the way down my back, and I'm like, fuck. And then like I lay all from sitting down the wrong way while I'm eating.
You're getting to that age.
And then like,
Do you put your wallet in your back pocket?
no, I don't.
Okay.
I'd go out of my way not to do that because I
Okay.
know the
It's bad
stuff.
For, yeah, okay.
So, anyways, I go to sleep and like I woke up the next day and I could like barely. I was like, ugh, like, you know, trying to move and stuff. I woke up this morning. I could move. I could do all kinds of stuff. I felt good.
God.
So that was the positive. Like, I still feel good. I feel great.
good.
Like,
I mean,
feel,
as much as it fucked you up, it did have CBD, and that shit has some healing elements to
Oh,
it.
yeah. I feel so, like, just nice. I might do that if I get really fucked up one day. Just take another one of those and, like, just ride it out.
Yeah.
The good, what I've realized.
I honestly want to try it now.
How do you
I-
fuck up your shoulder by eating, bro?
Like, it's a whole thing. Anyways, I have realized, I think that I can do that again, but I need to be around people. 'Cause like being by myself, it is the worst.
It is so much better being
because
high,
like
with people
like
around.
I was living my ADHD out in real time. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
That's exactly what you
Like,
told me.
I was.
DW crazy.
It's like
getting
I
old,
was
too.
outside of my body, looking at myself
worry.
and like watching like how. Like I
Fucking
was doing
clown
stuff,
you
and I
look.
was like, "Why am I all over the place?" And now I'm like, "I get it. I get why Amanda's upset at me all the time. I don't get why Charlie's upset at me, because to me, I was just a more energetic Charlie." And
What?
He was wow. He did some searching.
I did some soul searching.
God.
Charlie's just mad that I do him better than him.
Yeah, that's
know
what
what I
makes me mad.
Yeah,
Mm.
I do him all the time.
Lover.
That
We're
was funny.
lovers.
Amanda,
How
don't
did I get
encourage
this?
his
I
behavior.
You know
did.
what? That's what you
Look,
fucking get.
Marissa, that was exactly what happened. She said, "How did I get this plate of macaroni?"
That's literally what you had
That
said.
was what happened to me.
You were like,
And me and you. So look, after Charlie wouldn't answer me, I called Amanda, and Amanda was like, "Let's FaceTime," and I was like, "Dude, if I can figure out how to do it, I'll do it." And then I wasn't close enough to the Wi-Fi at my house, so it was fucking up like how I could call and stuff.
yeah.
So I was just like, "Let's FaceTime on Snapchat." So I FaceTimed you on Snapchat, and then she was like, "I was like, I miss Ashley so much." I was thinking about her a lot, and I was like, she's so funny. And I was like, man, I wish we could talk to Ashley right now. And Amanda goes, we can. And I was like, oh, you're right, we can. And so I figured out how to FaceTime, because you can't like
We
merge
had a
calls
group,
in FaceTime.
Yeah, we had a
you have
group
to have
chat.
a pre-established group chat.
Yeah.
That's like one of the stipulations they don't tell you about. And we got into this group chat and got together, and Maddie was there, Ashley was there, Amanda was there. They were in the same house but on different phones. It was weird.
In different rooms?
And in different rooms. Like, it was like a weird, and they were really fucking with me, because Maddie
She
said
had the
something, and it like really fucked me up.
What was it?
I don't remember. I remember being really sad about it, though.
Miss you too, big dog.
Not
Oh,
like
shit.
actually sad, but like, you know, it was like one of those things where she was like, you're probably gonna die. And I was like, damn.
Oh, it was,
What, do you remember that?
I think.
Because like, I
Now
don't
I'm
remember what it
thinking
was
about-
that was
yeah.
said, but I was definitely like, wow, I can't believe you're doing this to me right now, Maddie. And then I started comparing her to Bailey again.
Ashley misses you too. What?
She told you you were probably gonna die.
She said so. I'm trying to remember it now.
Oh, I
That's the
miss you
worst
too,
thing to say
Ashley.
to somebody when they're tripping for the first time. He's never done an edible before.
I was
He was so
losing.
worried he was dying. and she
I
said, "You're
really
probably
did.
gonna die."
I was like, because like, look, I knew, like, deep down I knew it was the Delta 8, but like part of me was like, what if she slipped something in my drink? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh my
The
god.
Like,
paranoia.
I know my friend wouldn't do that.
No,
But like,
you were
what if she
paranoid.
did? You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you're high and paranoid, you're gonna think some shit like
Yeah.
Because I was like, all right, so like, what are the logistics on me like going to the hospital? Like, you know what I mean? Or like having a seizure.
Yeah.
And then I did
that. We
the
did
math.
sacrifice the rest of our grays for you.
I did the math, and I was pretty confident that my 87-year-old grandma could like lift me and carry me to the
Your
hospital.
big
That's-
self.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. She can't do that.
And then like in my mind,
I feel like you're really just rolling over this whole they sacrifice their grays for you.
in my mind,
Goddamn chocolate milk.
Charlie was like down the road at his place that he works at,
Yeah.
and
In reality, I was an hour
oh
away.
yeah, I had completely forgot he was in that.
An hour and 10
yeah,
minutes from Creighton's house.
in that place that he works at on Tuesdays.
Shit, I was closer.
Yeah, you
Oh
were
yeah,
closer.
you were closer.
No, so like as soon as I took the call from him, I got my jacket on. I went to my car because I was gonna go smoke a cigarette, and he heard my car turn on.
I thought she was
And he was
coming
just
toward
like-
to my house.
Yeah,
Did you
he's
get
like-
the oversaturated filter in your eyes? I want to know.
He was just like, "Are you coming over?" And I'm like, "No."
What's the oversaturated?
That's
filter?
more of a mushrooms thing, from what I've heard.
I didn't.
Than an edible
but,
thing.
nothing around me looked different. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It wasn't
It
like
was
I was
just
hallucinating.
time.
It was just I was experiencing.
Well, according to
everything
people,
differently.
when you do mushrooms, especially if you do if you microdose, like take really little amounts every day,
Mhm.
like there's like everything looks different, but like a little bit, because you're not like really tripping on mushrooms. You're just, it's like everything's like Ron White said, and I quote, "Everything looks wonderful." Like everything just looks a little better
Yeah.
because you're on such a little amount. Like in movies, it happens when they take drugs or are drunk. Well, this is just Delta 8.
Oh my god.
This isn't. He's not. He's not hitting taps of
Yeah.
acid.
Well, no, she said that earlier. It's like, yeah, don't do drugs, and I'm like, yes.
This isn't.
Yeah,
that.
it's not.
It's
like
not that. Like he
drugs,
was tripping out because he hasn't done them before, but it's not really that.
Yeah, it's not
crazy.
even like a
you do it
drug.
2 or
Well,
3
and
times,
he-
and you're pretty much
he was
like.
crossed too. He was cross
Yeah.
buzzed.
Yeah.
It was
pretty
cross-faded.
bad.
Yeah. Well, the liquor didn't really affect me that
Could you
bad.
Liqueur is
Google
not
the
that bad.
difference between liquor and liquor?
Oh yeah, I had her Google it at one
Dude,
point.
I was Googling everything
she
for
was
this motherfucker
she was
last
researching
night.
stuff. She really came through for me.
He was like, "Can you please Google and make sure I'm
He
not
was
gonna die?"
researching stuff for me.
She was. She really came through for me. It was nice. I appreciate that.
You know, anything
Mm-hmm.
for your clown self.
Anything for you. Wait, what's that from? Anything for you, Jack? Or
You mean, I'll Never Let Go, Jack? It's from
no,
Titanic.
no. There's another thing. It's like anything for you. Blah blah blah.
That was in The Omen, wasn't it?
It sounds like
The
an
Omen.
What's the Omen?
I hate that. I've purposely not watched it because
it's all
of.
for you.
Stop it. It's so fucking scary.
What is
It
the
is.
Omen?
The Omen is about the Antichrist basically becoming friends with the president and getting the president and his wife to adopt him, and he's like the Antichrist, and he's like in the seat of power. It's about a little kid. It's
is it a
fucking
horror
weird.
movie?
Yeah, it's
or
a
is
horror
it-
movie.
or
It's a
it
goddamn
sounds like a
old
comedy.
It's an old
No,
scary horror movie.
It's a
very
scary
horror movie.
Old movie, yeah.
God damn it! I can't believe I'm about to Google The Omen.
Google it. Google it. Damn, sounds like
The
that
first
movie.
one's from 1976.
Wait, what?
Yep.
How many of these? How many
Well,
of these
so-
are there?
Well, there's only 2. It was like the other one was a remake from 2006. American diplomat Robert Gregory Peck adopts Damien. Damien is the kid. When his wife Catherine delivers a stillborn child. After Damien's first nanny hangs herself, Father Brennan warns Robert that Damien will kill Catherine's unborn child. Shortly thereafter, Brennan dies and Catherine miscarries when Damien pushes her off a balcony.
Oh my
As more people around Damien die, Robert investigates Damien's background and realizes his adopted son may be the Antichrist.
It sounds ridiculous.
It's got 86% on Rotten Tomatoes, 7.5 on IMDb. Like it's like a very famous horror movie.
Yeah.
What about the other one?
Yes, the other one is good.
Let's see. The Omen. Oh my
Ooh.
God, The Omen 2.
There's 2 of them?
1978. Hold on, I'm just gonna go to the 2006, the remake. Let's see. A new age of evil threatens to arise when an American diplomat, Liev Schreiber, and his wife, Julia Stiles, learn that the child, Seamus Davy Fitzpatrick, what a name, Seamus Davy
Seamus.
Fitzpatrick, what a name,
Seamus.
learns that the child they adopted may be the son of Satan. Mythical science points to the Antichrist's coming battle for dominion over heaven and earth. That just reading that sounds worse than the other one. The box office was 120 million. Wait, what was the other one's box office?
It's 50.6 million. But that's a lot in 1970s money.
Yeah, 60.9 million. The budget was 2.8 million. It made 60.9 million in 1976. That is crazy money. What is? Hold on.
God.
How much? Great podcast. Speaking.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, so there's The Omen 2,
70s.
The Final Conflict.
Worth today.
Apparently, there's like 4 Omen movies. And there's The Omen from 2006.
Oh my sweet holy God!
Oh no, this is not it.
God.
This is from. Oh, this is from 2006. It's
Scary.
creepy. Does it scare you? Does it
Yeah,
scare you?
my mom was big into those movies, and Ashley would fucking traumatize the shit.
Have I
out
never
of me.
heard of this movie? I love horror movies. Like it makes sense for Charlie to like not have heard of it, but how have I not heard
calculate. Oh my goodness.
What?
That would have been like making $307 million today.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right, so there's
That's a lot of
4
money.
Omen movies. There's The Omen, Damon, Omen 2, Damien, Omen 2, whatever.
Hello, Matt.
The Final Conflict, the latest chapter in the Omen trilogy, and then there's Omen: The Awakening.
Sounds like that one game.
So the original trilogy looks pretty solid, and then it drops off after Omen 4.
I need to improve my eyesight. Might start doing shrooms. Red rum.
Who was
Trauma,
that?
Amanda? That was your sister.
Oh my god.
It's also old. There's an abortion joke in there somewhere.
Oh my God, Charlie! I don't know if this was a dream or if this was an actual commercial, but I saw a commercial last night that reminded me of you. Like, you know how
Okay.
your eyesight is shit.
It's not shit. It's
So-
just not as good as it used to be.
So
Jesus Christ! Everyone thinks I'm blind.
So I was watching TV, I think, and
Me too, Matt.
I gotta tell you about something else funny that happened in a second. But anyways, this commercial came on that have like eye drops that improve your eyesight, and I was like, oh, I should get those for Charlie.
I wouldn't use them.
Well, but
I don't like
know.
putting stuff in my eyes. Like, I can't use eye drops. I'm just gonna go get LASIK surgery, I think.
Ugh.
Just get those lasers and just fucking zap my eyes.
That's scary.
So
It's it works very well.
after Amanda and Ashley got off the phone, I left my AirPods in for a minute, and I was having dreams and stuff that they were still talking to me. So I was like, wake up mid sentence talking, and I would be like, what the fuck?
Well, like once
And then
they
I like looked down, and I was like, oh yeah, she hung up. And then I took my AirPods out and put them in their case, and I was still waking up talking.
How dare you, Matt?
I was like, after they left off, I was just like, all right, are you all right? And I couldn't hear a fucking thing you were saying.
I was talking.
You
I
were
was like,
oh, and I was like, okay.
I was
good
talking clear as
night."
day to me.
Yeah, of course, but
Slamming
I
my
don't know
credit
what
card
your
down on the
AirPods
table
was.
right now.
She
Bro
was
doesn't
look.
like glasses
Look,
for us to
Amanda was like a true champ because they were trying to translate for me, and like I was talking perfectly normal. I don't know what they were trying to translate.
Wait, what the
I don't
fuck are
think
you
you
I
were
was a
not
champ?
talking normal last night.
No, no. After a certain point, 'cause he was laying down, so his AirPods were fucked up. So all you heard
And
was
I couldn't move.
and I was like, "Hey, Creighton Bud, are you good?" I'm like, "All right, I think I should let you sleep now." Oh. And I'm like, I can't hear you. I'm like, "You have a good night, buddy." And I hung up. And then
You evil, evil woman.
Moans in pain.
Bye.
I was like, what the fuck do I say? What do I do? I'm like, he could be having a full-blown ass conversation with me talking about some shit.
and I can't hear any of it.
I can't hear him.
I can't hear him. Damn
Oh my goodness.
Damn it.
it. Damn it, Bobby.
God damn it, Bobby.
That boy just ain't right.
If Creighton would have died, Lady Snow would be suspect number one.
Yeah,
I'm-
no, for real.
I-
Like,
No,
could you imagine
I know
if
who suspect number one actually would be.
Who?
Who do you think?
Oh, the person who gave me
Yeah.
the. Oh yeah. No, but like, look, legitimately, they would look.
You almost took us to the toilet with you after we convinced you to piss.
Oh yeah. We
See,
were
that's
on-
normal for guys. I've been on the phone with like dudes pissing, and been on the phone and pissed myself.
No,
like,
listen.
That
gone
part
to
made
go
me
piss.
laugh so
listen,
hard.
listen, because she was just like, "Don't take us with you, don't take us with you," because
And
we
I
were all
just
on
busted
Facebook.
out laughing.
Well, he was laying there, and after a while, after he said he had to piss, Ashley was like, "Go ahead and piss," and he's like, "I think the moment has passed."
That's not good. That was so scary. I could never. I was about to start crying.
Ashley
Why?
was stressed as fuck. She was literally
Guys,
stressed.
everyone
like,
does it.
"Creighton,
Everybody
stop."
poops. Everybody pees.
No,
No,
she
she
just
gets
didn't want to
it.
see it.
She didn't want to see it.
You don't have to see it. Just be on the phone with them.
He was like, "All right, hold on a minute," and it took him forever to get back.
I've
to
got
the
friends
fucking
who have,
phone.
like-
Did I ever take forever that time?
You did.
I don't know where I was at.
We sang a whole song and a half before you came back.
I've got friends with like wireless headphones, and we'll be sitting in Discord, and then all of a sudden you just hear like in the water, like the water, like piss hitting the water, and
I
you're
can't
like, "What
even
the fuck?"
imagine what the fuck.
We're like,
what a-
"Derek, dude, tell us next time." He's like, "What?" I was like, "Nothing."
I didn't
I'm
wanna-
just sitting there.
I didn't want to hear him empty his tank for 20 minutes. That
She
was.
said that on the thing, and I lost it.
She's
I
like,
was
"Don't take
dying.
us with you. Don't take us with you." I was.
It's
crying.
normal for girls too, but not with girls too, like also, but not with
With
guys.
guys.
Copenhagen, are you still here?
He's the one that said the suspect number one.
Yeah.
I've already strolled a
I don't want to hear someone piss. Absolutely not. It's because you're
I've already
a teenager.
drove
Just
past
grow
a dead
up.
body.
It becomes normal. What?
I said I already drove past a dead body.
That's
I'm
fun.
already
That's always fun
suspected.
to do.
Look, I just what he said earlier
I'm hanging in there.
was so funny. That,
Who?
Like what Copenhagen said.
Which thing?
About the cups. Like
Oh, yeah,
he
that
tried
was
to
great.
pour water from one plastic bottle
Into
a
another
tiny
one.
plastic cup, and then take tiny sips out of it. Like, and I laughed hard at that, and I laughed just as hard as when Ashley was saying, no. Like, I need you to understand how funny that was to me.
It was more like
Everyone
No,
pisses,
no,
farts, and
nobody
shits,
take
but
us.
I don't want to
She's
be
got
with
a
them.
deep ass voice.
In my mind, I wasn't gonna take you guys with me, but you guys are still in my hands. So like,
That's a weird sentence.
you know what I mean? So the plan was to sit you guys down, but I was full on about to walk off. You know.
Yeah.
So that's where I was at.
Oh my
So
god.
unless she had said something, you guys might have went with me, and I would be like, "Oh, hey, there you guys."
It was
Everyone pisses, farts, and shits, but I don't want to be with him for that. See,
all
when you say that, all I can think about... Oh, wrong thing.
I was about to say,
Ashley
what you
fucking
All I can think about is everybody squadding up for the group poop.
Oh my god.
Look at that toilet.
That's a long toilet.
That's a long toilet.
No, Ashley fucking shat herself in front of you, so I mean
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, are we not comfortable enough with each other?
There's a lot of family in here, and it's the South.
London
I'm just
Center.
monitoring for a torch and pitchfork. I'm monitoring. Waiting? The group. God damn it, Matt. That was terrible.
The group A.
London, 1785.
See,
Wait,
it was
what the
warned.
fuck? Wait, London, 1785. What's happening in London,
Oh my
1785?
god.
Well, the Revolutionary War is coming to an end. It ends
Wait.
about 2 years later.
I thought it ended in the 70s.
No, it ended in 80. It officially ended in 87, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure about that?
I don't know.
Oh, 83.
Oh, okay.
So it was a little earlier. I thought it was like 76. I thought it was like...
Oh, like the same year we just won it that
Yeah,
fast?
they just won it the same year they started it. I forgot. I didn't... Man, that went on... That year was 8 years long. That war was 8 years long.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That was a good war.
Oh my gosh, you and Ashley need to start talking about wars. She loves wars.
Is she like a big history buff
Yeah.
war person? Yeah.
More American
Wars take
history.
like a long time.
Yeah.
I feel like with that... Wait. I feel like with that many people pooping together, they'd tear a rift in space-time. That's ironic. Wait, what's it? So many
there
things.
it is. That's ironic.
God
Matt.
damn it.
You're
No,
right.
it isn't. Nothing's ironic. You guys don't know what ironic means. Him and Matt, these two motherfuckers, everything was ironic the whole trip. They would just keep saying it. The way you go, like, is that a fat joke? That was their, like, it's ironic. Like, nothing's a fat joke. Nothing's ironic. You don't even know what it means. Shut up, everybody.
Matt, Charlie just
Pissing me
doesn't
off.
get it. Charlie doesn't get it. Yeah, communal shit
Because they would
posting
have
like
shits
that.
in the streets. Oh, London. Okay, I understand. They had a communal shit place at that time. I understand. You haven't seen my actual shits? I'd gas the fuck out of all of you.
Oh God, Ashley.
You guys have never played battle shits? Copenhagen shut?
Battleship.
Yeah, he doesn't get it. It's almost ironic how he
Yeah,
doesn't.
Exactly. Charlie just doesn't understand irony. Ironically.
Wars take like a long time.
True story.
They do take a while. Every war. Taking a long time.
Except the War of 1812.
Oh, yeah. And the Gulf War. That was pretty fast.
The Gulf War was more of a Gulf battle. It was like Infinity War. It was more like the long weekend of Infinity War.
Yeah. Or Age of
yeah,
Ultron.
yeah, the
Age
long-
of Ultron was like a long weekend.
Yeah, it was like the long weekend of Ultron. Fucking Age.
Yeah,
Infinity
that-
War.
that-
It's an Infinity battle and a half.
Yeah, dude, like if I was making these Marvel movies, I would have made the Age of Ultron last at least like a year.
A year?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Nah, hear me out. Ultron
Okay.
could have done so much. He could have just fucked with traffic lights and banks and would have like brought everything to like a standstill. Like, you know, in Rick and Morty where he makes like their dollar worth nothing and the whole society just crashes.
Yeah.
He could have done that to us.
Don't wave off battle shits like it's illegitimate, you racist in a stupid hat. Copenhagen. How dare you? 100-Year War? Anyone?
Oh yeah, there
You
you
mean
go.
Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Sorry. That's
You know what, you don't like Avatar?
That's what
No,
I
I
think
do.
Do
of.
we
as-
have an
I do.
Avatar hater
That's
at
what I
the
think of
table?
immediately.
I love Avatar.
Do you know how many goddamn Avatar things there are in this room?
No, I get.
I've got books,
Yeah.
pops, fucking statues.
You see that
for
drawing
Godzilla?
over there? That's just a bad drawing of Aang. That's not
Where?
Charlie.
Oh, if you
Aang with hair.
Yeah.
That's Aang with hair. That's Aang season 3. That's the second half of season 3 right there.
I used to watch
I
Avatar
might be
a
a.
lot.
I
be
might be a
honest-
robot fucker. You mean a
Whoa.
mechasexual? Yeah, you are
That's
a
rough, buddy.
mechasexual. You're
My
a
girlfriend
mechasexual,
turned into
dude.
the moon. That's rough,
Marissa wants
buddy.
her significant other to turn into a robot.
My favorite war is the war on drugs. Yeah, the war that no one's ever gonna win or lose. That
Yeah.
war's just gonna continue forever.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh man.
If
I
Pedro
am,
Pascal was a
freaking out.
robot, Marissa would be like
Mhm.
swooned.
Yeah. What a flex, Charles. What's the flex?
My favorite war is the war
My hair?
on rugs.
You're
Come down to Matt's rug warehouse.
Where
My
rugs are half off.
Well,
Matt,
Pedro, let's go
These
fought in the
prices
war
are
on
crazy. Well, Pedro Pascal fought in the war on drugs. Are you talking about goddamn
drugs.
Narcos?
She's talking about Narcos.
You son of a bitch, Marissa.
You son of a bitch! You killed my brother.
Wait, what?
Hell no.
What? What?
I was thinking a lot about my brother yesterday too.
While you were high?
Yeah, I miss my brother.
Yes, but he also does smoke weed.
Who?
Pedro. War on rugs? That was Afghanistan. Is that racist? Oh my god. Copenhagen.
Woo, woo, wee. It's ironic.
Ooh-wee, Rick. We're in some fucking choppy water now. Jesus Christ.
See, now that's ironic.
Probably, but ignoring that. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Copenhagen.
He was
How
like,
dare
he
you?
got me
Oh
earlier.
my
Now he
God.
got you. Then he's gonna come after Amanda.
No, never.
Oh,
Fuck
don't
that.
never say never. You'll be proven ironically wrong.
Shut the fuck up with that word.
What word?
Ironic, you son of a
Isn't it
bitch.
It's
Ironic.
iconic and ironic,
Where's my gun?
but not supersonic. Because I said it really slow.
What were we talking about that?
Oh, Uvu. Look, I remembered Uvu last night, and I looked.
Ironique.
Listen.
Look.
Listen.
I was talking about Uvu, but I was saying Vivo.
See, he was like, Amanda, you remember Vivo? And I wasn't paying attention to him
What the
because
f-
I couldn't take him
Vivo?
serious. So Ashley gets on the
Dude.
Actually,
I-
was
yeah.
talking, she's like, "Oh yeah, I know Vivo. We listen to music on there all the time." And then I realized what I was saying, and I was like, "No. Vivo's cool too, but I'm also talking about Uvu."
it's in my car. You want me to get?
That's okay.
Are you sure?
I got
Yeah,
a
it's
lighter.
fine.
I'll grab it.
Do you have it with you?
Yeah,
Hand it to me.
Oh yeah, your trusty, rusty, dusty fucking lighter.
it's a good conversation piece.
Literally, I think that was when we were driving to Virginia Beach, and you were like, "Oh, I have a lighter." I was like, "Why the fuck do you have a lighter?"
Yeah,
And
it's
you're
for
like,
conversation. It's like the guy who had. It's like the kid in class who had gum. Like people just. We work with so many adults that smoke,
True.
and a lot of them are in management, so it's easy to get in that way.
Yep.
Because then they're like, "Why do you have a lighter?" And it's like, "Well, I don't smoke, so." you know.
He said, "Now that's a fucking crack lighter."
No, that's a fucking. Damn, I need to carry around the lighter.
Ashley, when she was in A school, she would have lighters with her, and she would just like take them out, just like turn them on. I can't.
Yeah,
remember
they're
why
so
she had
fun.
'em.
They're fun
I
to
was
watch.
like, Ashley,
and
what the
and
fuck
it's
are
a good survival thing to have too. Because like I'm being serious. If you get
No,
stranded on
yeah.
the side of the road, like I mean I know you're not gonna be there for days, but like what if you have to like what if it's dark and you need like a signal or like something to get somebody's attention?
Yeah.
Boom, fire. Arson mainly. So they can ignore the soles of my shoes. Wait, what? What's wrong with the soles of your shoes? She burnt a hole in her pants. What if you're at a rock concert? Yeah, there you go. What if you're at a rock concert and like Styx plays something that you gotta
People
pull
don't
up
do
the
that
lighter?
shit anymore. They do their phones.
That's
their phone
ridiculous.
Light. I
I
know.
have a lighter for this specific reason and a phone, so I can two-hand it. You know what I
You
mean?
could double fist it.
I double fist all the time.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
If you know. If you know, you know. You know.
I did indeed burn a hole in my uniform pants. Huh?
What are you doing? Wow, you bought a candle that doesn't light.
Well, the wick was like in the wax, so I had to like kind of pull it out.
That's what they all say. Charlie's having performance issues.
What a dipshit.
It's okay. It happens to every man, Charlie.
Damn.
I thought he was going to hit me in the eye. Ow, it's hot.
I just want to say what Creighton just said. He said for survival, 'cause yeah, in the fucking scary Terry world of Food Lion, that fucking lighter's gonna come in handy in a survival
but you know
situation.
where my dad lives at, and there's like this stretch.
That's what he told me.
Like-
Do you know how many goddamn houses there are?
No.
that
Have
lake?
do you know what I'm talking about? Like there, before you get to the lake, there's like this 20 to 30 mile stretch of road where there's no cell service and there's no houses. And if there are houses, they're like miles apart from each other.
So
I've
So it
seen
takes
Creighton
a
use a
while.
headlamp too. 3 lights, 1 man. You know in Harry Potter, Gandalf gave Ron Whistle a lighter. Ron Whistle. Do you mean Weasley? You son of a bitch.
Whoa.
Ron Whistle, that famous character.
Because like
from
it's
Harry
dark
Potter.
out there, and he probably scared of the dark or something.
Yeah, you never know.
They said the uniform pants were fireproof, so I tested it out.
There
There
is
is
a
a
hole.
hole.
Like, are you sure they don't mean fire retardant?
Wait.
What'd you call me?
No, fire retardant. That's a thing. That's a word.
I've seen some paraphernalia in my day, but goddamn, you could fit so much probable cause in that bitch. Fireproof, yes. Hole proof, no. Fuck the dress code. I'm not gonna buy new shoes for a job. That's a good point. It's a good point.
Mm.
It's a good point. Fuck that job.
Oh, you're talking about Food Lion. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, if you had the right shoes to begin with, you wouldn't have to buy new shoes.
Shut the fuck up, Creighton. I hate him.
I have to fuck
I
with,
hate
I,
him.
look, I have to fuck with Marissa some because she talks so much shit all the time because she's a little bitch.
Marissa's name in Creighton's phone is Lil Bitch.
Yep. Or Lil B for short.
In my phone, it's the child.
The child.
Because she's a child.
She said, I didn't ask you. You're literally talking about it on
Either
our
way, fire
podcast.
got through. So
Yeah, fire got through. Not fireproof. Creighton, shut the fuck up, said Marissa. Oh, so you can dish it, but you can't take it. But did I ask you? No, you didn't ask me, but here I am still talking about it. A little bitch. Dude, I gotta pee too. We should just both go pee and let Charlie carry the
go
podcast.
pee. I'll talk by myself.
Oh my God, Ashley would freak the fuck
The
out.
job's supposed to
Hold
pay
on,
you
let me
to
get
be
Harry
able to
Potter out.
afford those shoes. Yeah, that's true. That's true too. Wait, what are you
Yes.
getting out?
Go pee.
Both of us together?
No.
Not in
My
the same place.
God.
Chapter
don't.
11. Aboard
Oh my
aboard
God.
the
See that
Hogwarts
number go to
Express.
fucking
Yeah,
one.
it's gonna go to one.
There was a
Charlie.
definite
Charlie,
end
shut
of
the
holidays
fuck
gloom in the
up.
air when Harry
Charlie,
awoke the
Charlie,
next morning.
Charlie, we're fine.
Call it Foot Lion.
Heavy rain was still splattering against the window as he got
Oh
dressed in
my
jeans and a
God.
sweatshirt. Okay, I'll stop.
That's a
Was that my
koozie.
goddamn koozie?
Yeah, those are your
Yeah,
goddamn
you wouldn't
koozie.
shut the fuck up.
You should do the battering at him.
I should have.
Fuck this. Fuck you. Just get back. Get tips from the foot fetish fucks. Oh, she's talking about Cat's lover. Hey, where's Cat?
Yeah, let me just fucking click my cat button.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Let me call Cat.
Oh Jesus! Don't call her.
We're gonna get her in here to talk about
This is
foot
a terrible
fetishes.
idea.
No, we need to talk about foot. You know how long it's been since we talked about foot fetishes with Cat?
Fucking not long enough.
All right, it's ringing.
Probably face down in a ditch somewhere. Holy shit!
Oh my God.
Ashley, I'm coming home.
Be safe, baby.
Last podcast.
Cat.
She's probably busy, you know. She
Yeah,
Doing
it's,
what?
yeah, it's 11:30 in the afternoon.
is
Or
not-
in the afternoon.
Oh
in
my
at night.
God!
Oh
I did
my
not realize how
God.
fucking late it was.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Did you think it was like early?
I don't know. Wow. Yeah, it is pretty late.
Speaking
at
of
night.
that, let us know if you've seen her. Oh my God.
What was Cat's friend's name again?
Jonathan.
Oh God, I don't.
The one that thought Charlie was cute.
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
She
She
thought
thought
you
you
were
were cute,
cute.
and then she said
And
you
then
were
she was
ugly.
like, nah, he's ugly.
Yeah.
And then she thought you were cute again because she wanted to talk to you.
Did you try and spell Mjolnir?
Huh?
That's just Mjolnir.
You're spelling it.
There's supposed to be an L in
Yeah,
there.
there's supposed to be a. God damn it, Marissa.
I think there's
Where
an
the
L
fuck
in
is
between the
spelling?
O and the N. Ironic. Shut up, Matt.
Oh my god.
None of it's ironic. Whatever. I wish you would have watched goddamn Moon Knight so we could talk about it. It's so good.
Ironic, huh?
Mason jar?
Renee, that was her name.
That's sad.
Renee. Okay.
The joke I'm trying to make flew past you anyways.
There we go.
Ha! The joke I'm trying to make flew past you. I love it.
I get it.
Get it?
Like
'Cause the
Mjolnir.
yeah, like it flies. Are you calling her on Snapchat?
He's
Yeah.
calling
You
her
son
a
of a
friend.
bitch.
Yeah.
You're calling her a friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone know where she's at.
Oh my god.
Just
Guys, welcome to the Shirts Off podcast where Creighton calls people.
At 11:30 at
fucking
night.
Jonathan.
11:30
Oh,
at
his
night.
name is Jonathan.
Paul
yeah.
Rudd.
Yeah, Paul Rudd said Jonathan when they were like, "What's Thor's hammer's name?" And people were
Fucking
like, Mjolnir, and then he goes, "Jonathan." It's one of the best jokes of all time.
You're one of the best jokes
Imagine
of
if
all
Creighton
time.
had your phone number. What a hellscape. I do be calling people just randomly, like, "Hey, what's up?" I call Amanda. You know what? Let's call Amanda.
Yeah, where the fuck is she?
Yeah, where is that bitch at?
I hate you.
Bitch.
Huh? Ironic.
I hate everybody.
For you.
Embarrassing.
For you. For you.
You should have a podcast where you tie AirPods to fishing string and cast it out at people.
A true podcast.
Oh, man. That's terrible. Imagine if Creighton had your phone number. What a hellscape. Yeah,
Oh.
Copenhagen, that was smart of you not to give him.
What if we call Marissa?
Well, this is degrading rapidly. I agree, Copenhagen. This is what happens when one of your the legs of your podcast starts trying to call people
Yeah.
for
Hey.
podcast material.
That's pretty fucking bad.
Look, I can't help it. My mom was a good little segment.
Look, that's your mom. That's
Yeah,
different.
that
She has
was
an
different.
established arc on the podcast. She's here. She's
so
your
does
mom.
Kat.
Kat is a person who watches the podcast. Your mom is your
Wow.
family. That is a different thing. Your
Kat
mom
is
has
more than that.
Your mom has personal insight
We've
and
met
hilarious like context
So
to
what, you
your
want me
life
to just
and
call
mine.
my mom again?
No,
Have her carry
I don't
us
want
through
this
the-
to be a thing.
Yeah.
It was funny. You did it once. We'll do it another time, probably at some point in the future. It shouldn't become too regular. This is a podcast. You goddamn son of a bitch.
Well, do we want to talk about when we want
I
to...
invited you to my daughter's wedding.
Do we want to talk about when we want to meet up for the meetup at Virginia Beach?
How about tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Okay, so it's April 20th.
Yes.
Really, I just want to wait until there's like a date for Nick's thing. Because, again, I don't want to like us plan it and get ready for it and then Nick announce his thing and it's the same what, like there's overlap. You know what I mean?
Do you think
I don't think that's going to happen.
Well,
do you think it
when
would
we
be
plan
in
it.
August?
Maybe. I mean, last year was September.
August might not work for me because my dad's going on vacation in August. I might go on vacation with him, but I'm not 100% sure.
A true professional. Wait. A true professional.
July doesn't work
honing his
because
skill.
you got stuff to do in July.
Well, then, you guys can go in July then. It's not a big deal.
No, but yeah, you're going with us though.
Yeah,
You
you have
don't
to go.
stop it just because I can't go.
You're going
Yeah,
though.
we do stop it because you can't go.
You're literally part of this.
1/3
Your
of this.
sister's there, you fucking lunatic.
Yeah. Kind of dumbass shit. Like,
Can the couple stop fighting? It's taking me back to my parents' divorce.
Ashley.
hey, that's your parents too. Ironic.
Oh my god.
Might have to wrap this one up early.
Wait, no.
I'm freaking out.
No,
Wait.
wait. Let's figure this out. Okay, so what about June?
That gives us
I
like
would need the date like as soon as possible because I have to convince them that I can go.
Or you could just.
Well, how about
fucking
how
do
about
it.
you guys can just plan this off stream and get the same attendance numbers. That's true.
You know what
There's
this
no
motherfucker
reason to do
did
it right now. Who? Him?
during
Trey?
so
What? What'd he say?
listen, I'm like, halfway through my fucking shift today and he texts me and he was just like, so how did it even start? He was just like, so
Oh, I made a group text.
He made a group
with, I
text.
thought with your number, but it was your old number, so I don't know who the fuck.
My
that
old
was.
number?
and so he was
Yeah.
like,
Which old number?
I don't know.
He's
It's
like,
whichever
is-
one I have you saved under Charlie Tony Stark. Yes.
Oh my god.
he was like, okay, so is July good for the meetup in Virginia Beach? And I'm like, I told him like 2 fucking days
That's
ago.
why I'm glad that I texted you, because then I remembered after you told me.
Yeah, but then you made it a big deal. So I was like, I can't
didn't
do
make it
it.
a
And
big
you're
deal.
like, well, couldn't we just do like a weekend thing? And I'm like, they're not going to let me have another weekend off in July. And he's like, so what about June or August? And then I was like, August would probably work a little bit better. He's like, all right, we'll go over it later when we see each other. I'm like,
I can't do August.
I'm stressed out at work. That stressed me out like 10 times more.
Trust me, we don't need a behind the scenes on this.
Ironic.
How dare you? We may not want to be. We may not want a behind the scenes. See everybody.
Yeah.
I feel Creighton.
Yeah.
Why do you keep wanting to plan things on the
On
podcast?
stream.
I don't know. I wanted to talk about it while I'm thinking about it.
But I'll just be behind them in general.
We
yeah,
could
there you go.
we could
Behind
talk
Charlie.
about it as soon as possible after the fucking podcast.
I
So
agree.
we can get our ducks in a row.
All right.
and
Yeah, we need to figure out. We need to coordinate with the people that
Don't-
live there and make sure that they'll even be there for those things too. Because that would be really dumb if we went all the way to Virginia Beach and Kat couldn't show up. Because she's lives she lives in Virginia Beach, right?
Virginia
close?
Beach.
Does she?
Ha. I don't know.
Virginia Beach. Ha, Virgin. Yeah,
Vagina
you got us.
Beach.
Unruly ducks are the
Ashley.
worst. Vagina Beach.
Ducks aren't birds, though. You know what I mean?
Oh wait, never mind.
Wow. That was fast. What are you going to say?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
What were you gonna say? Oh
I
wow,
have
what?
No fucking clue what I was about
I
to
hate
say.
sand.
It's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere.
Ashley and I might not be able to. See, so August might be a fucking wash.
Yeah.
June sounds pretty good. I feel like if Nick was doing his thing in June, we would know about it already. So it's probably
Right.
not June. June sounds like a decent window.
We
We'll
could do.
let's
June.
start with that's as much planning as we're doing on the podcast though. So
Okay.
we'll plan this off stream
Well,
a
I
little
told
bit over
Ashley
the next
I'd
week or
let her
so.
know tonight.
Tonight.
Jesus.
Well,
what the
Ashley,
fuck?
guess what? You're not finding out tonight.
Just fall on the sword here, Charlie.
I'm trying, Copenhagen. They keep talking. They keep.
Well,
fucking
no,
playing that shit.
no. I'm not. I'm done talking about it now since you guys want to be so negative about it.
It's not negative.
All
it's
right,
a planning
move.
thing.
He did
Yeah,
that
see, he
purposely.
keeps doing it.
He did
He
it
keeps doing
purposely.
it. You
so
son
you
of a
I'm
don't
bitch.
moving on. You guys are still
Now you
talking
sound like
about
me.
it.
You're still talking.
I'm moving on.
I'm
You
like,
guys
oh,
are
it's not
over
a
here.
big
Move on, move
talking.
on.
I'm trying to.
No, you're not. You're still talking about it.
Do you
You're
remember-
mentioning moving
Charlie,
on.
you're
Do you-
feeding into
dude,
it.
You're literally talking over me trying to move on.
Shut the fuck. Oh my goodness. Maddie and I are not on the podcast, so it's fine. LMAO. Tonight.
Tonight.
Next stream, can
Tonight's
Creighton
it.
make his grocery list?
And
Poor Creighton, he was almost out, and they pulled him back in.
That happened with me on Food Lion. I was almost
No,
out
no,
of
no.
Food Lion too.
Oh yeah, and then they finally offered you that job at the Better Place.
And then
Oh,
What
you
were you
could've-
gonna do? What were you gonna do?
I was
after
gonna go
Food
work
Lion?
at a bank.
You should have done that.
Yeah.
I would have made so much money. I've been like Pat.
You could have.
Pat motherfucking
went
Jones.
That's our boy. He gave us a
Yeah,
couch.
sorry,
and we
go
ahead. Oh,
burned it.
Yeah.
We threw it away. It got
Oh.
destroyed.
We should have burned it though.
Yeah, we should have burned that shit. That would have been awesome.
It would have been what Pat would have wanted.
Yeah, we should have invited him. Have a big couch fire.
Well, he's passed on.
We've burned a couch before. I have a
Too
video
hot,
on my
too.
phone of Creighton outside in our backyard. We burned Creighton. How high were those fucking
It was
flames?
so warm.
No wonder
It
your
was like
fucking
40
house
feet high.
burned down, dude.
Not that
Hey.
high. That was out in this backyard
What?
right here.
What were you gonna say? You like touched my arm. Or were you just trying to hit me?
What was I about to say?
I don't fucking know. What you was about to say. Why would I know?
No,
what the fuck?
you. I totally lost track of it.
But you would have never met your long lost child. That's true. That's true. You got
That's right.
Marissa out of
Oh,
working at Food Lion.
oh! You could have taken that one job that one guy at Food Lion told you.
What the fuck are you saying?
Yeah, fuck that couch.
You could have taken that one job that one guy at Food Lion told you about.
You know the one I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
Damn,
you're,
never mind.
you're being so vague. Just tell me. Huh? What shit?
The meat manager position.
Oh,
When-
that was fucking
I almost
years
said it.
ago. that was like 3 years ago, Amanda.
Well, you
that
told
was
me.
like
You just told me about,
2019.
you just fucking told me about
Oh
that.
yeah. But I mean that like
2019.
yeah,
That was 40
me
years
and
ago.
Charlie weren't even friends again yet when he offered me that.
Yeah, we were. You told me about it.
I told wait. No.
I remember when you said your friend that guy offered you that job. I was there. We were talking about that. We
Well, it's
talked
a good
about that
thing
on the
you didn't
podcast.
do that because
Did
you
we?
probably
Yep.
would have ruined your life like he did mine.
Oh my god. Jesus. Imagine walking in the bank, just take out a big loan or withdrawal or deposit a large amount of money and seeing Creighton behind the counter. I would lose all faith in that business transaction. I need this money to go into this account. Is this going to happen if you're in charge? And Creighton's just like, I don't know. Let's see. Let's roll the cosmic dice and find out, shall we?
I would start charging people like a 50% rate. Like I get 50%.
We can still hear
You
you,
would
Amanda. That's embarrassing.
Imagine his hair like a
Man,
true
fuck
businessman.
you.
So scary. I am a businessman. I do business all the
No.
time. Really, I do though. For like,
You should
for
cut your
food
hair
money.
like you should like high and tight your hair like an army dude.
No, I would never.
Oh my
I would
god.
I would look horrible.
I'll give you
Yeah.
$200.
No, I want 1,000.
I'll give you $350.
1,000.
I'll give you $350.
1,000.
I'll give you $400.
1,000.
I'm not moving anymore until you start moving down. This is not how haggling works, goddammit.
Well,
Mumbles, yeah, I got a lot of money here. Yeah, counts.
so in
Mumbles,
my mind-
ironic. Business,
my
George
mind-
Washington. Are you hearing what Matt said? Yeah, I got a lot of money here. Yeah. Counting. Mumbles, ironic. Business. George Washington.
Look. Okay.
Not a buzz cut. Maybe
In
a Matt
my
Murdock
mind-
type haircut, but anything else would be horrible.
In my mind, you're just gonna give me 400 anyway and knock off what I owe you.
What?
Like, 'cause of the like Well, I guess technically this point would be like 500. Maybe I don't know.
If you want cream corn, you got
cut
to
my
go
hair.
through Creighton. Come inside, big head.
Who's that
Talking to
direct-
Maddie. Maddie said, "Ashley, I'm home. Come inside." Like, what are you talking?
Yeah, why would you?
Why are you
would
just telling
yeah.
her that? Like, just
What
go,
the
go
hell?
home.
Yeah, just go inside. The fuck?
You
Like,
fucking lunatics.
it's not like you guys have like a.
This isn't
like
a goddamn
mansion.
text chat.
They're literally
like-
like
it's not like you-
watching the thing separately. She's driving home. Ashley's in the fucking
Look,
bed.
it's not like you guys are like in a mansion. She's not gonna hear you come in.
Look at the flame. Look at the flame on the Jurassic Park
in
candle.
the
It's so tall.
townhouse. She's not gonna fucking hear her coming.
They're the same house. Call that
Come
joke. Creighton should get that simple Jack haircut. I agree. Be a good idea. Good job, Matt. Nailed it. Good job, Matt. Nailed it.
That's ironic.
Oh my god.
Ironic.
That was season 2.
He could save others from death,
Ep-
but not himself. That made Charlie crack up. Look at him. He's now imagine that scene,
Gay
but
people
it's
are so annoying, man.
Charlie. Now imagine that scene, but it's Matt instead of Palpatine.
That's ironic. Are you happy? Are you happy I said it? You son of a bitch.
The gay people are so.
I'm gonna freak out.
Maybe we should all just get whatever I had yesterday, and
Yeah.
I'll take it together.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
a terrible idea.
No, that sounds like a good
And
idea. I
then-
think we should.
And then
We should.
and then we.
Do you know how
then we
short a
record it.
podcast it would be? We would all think it was 4 hours, and it would be fucking 20 minutes long. It'd be a 20-minute podcast. We're gonna be sitting here like, dude, whoa, hold on, whoa.
And then we'll
It's
s-
it's
We went-
8:43 now, dude. It was
Look,
8:42
look.
like 20 minutes
look,
ago. Like, we're
hey,
gonna be freaking
hey,
out.
Happy 420, by the way.
So funny. It was
No,
4:20
I'm just
all day,
saying.
you lunatic.
Dude,
I'm just saying we should do it.
We
and
We
sit there and
should.
record it.
We should,
It's a terrible
honestly. Me and you could take half of one. He could fucking take a full one again. We could take care of him. I think I'd be fine.
Marissa
Honestly.
If you
said,
and me ate like
"I'll
a 10, like a
mediate."
5 or 10 milligram, we'd just have like a little buzz off of it. If we gave him another 50 though, that'd be pretty unbelievable.
I think I'd be fine, honestly.
On a 5 or 10.
No,
on a
a fucking
50?
50. Yeah.
Really?
Crazy.
You think so?
Yeah.
Wow, that's wild.
Do you do edibles a lot?
Yeah.
No, I've
dude.
never done edibles.
Then you're a fucking lunatic if you think
Dude.
50 is gonna be
I'm
okay.
balls to the wall with this shit.
Do you see
I
how
really
big
wanna
he
try
is?
It.
Well,
That doesn't mean shit.
yes, it does. Edibles affect you based on size.
That shit had me.
50 milligrams.
Is
That
that a
shit-
fat joke?
That shit had me fucking incubated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know you got. It was sad enough. He called me. He was like, "I don't want to die."
I was fucked up, man. I don't know what was going
I'll
on.
meditate. I'm here for the confidence.
But look, like the crazy part to me is like I got that fucked up, which is like $5.
It was 50.
Right.
Look, you
Oh
can't
my
you can't
God.
measure that in money. You need to measure that in fucking milligrams.
No,
50
yeah.
milligrams is crazy people shit. That is that's so many milligrams. It's too many fucking milligrams.
Charlie's here for the Confederacy.
Yeah, so
I don't
hilarious.
know. I'm off tomorrow. I think I might.
You can't
start
beat a
early.
$5
I
fuck
might go
up.
up there buy one.
What, you're gonna get fucked up and we're gonna go see Christy?
Dude, wouldn't that be a fucking ride?
No, I'd be fucking mad as hell. Like, I'm sitting here trying to have a good time. Amanda's over there crying.
I fucked up at the
and losing
casino
not
for
shit.
gonna
so much
fucking-
more money.
This should be like, you think of you guys hate me.
I'm
and
sorry.
I just want to go home.
Like
and I miss Ashley.
Like Virginia Beach, I'm so sorry I'm putting you through this right now.
And I'm like,
Matt, I agree. We should go
oh
back to the
my
casino.
god, dude! If you were doing like half of what you were that night that we went through that fucking gate, and she was drunk as hell, I would be so pissed. I would just be like, dude, I love you, but shut the fuck up.
I didn't think I was that.
Matt, you should
fucking
find out
bad.
you
if
weren't
Two
that
Kings
bad.
actually does have the
You
same one.
just fucking said.
I'm
damn
saying
bitch.
it would be so much worse on the other stuff though. Is what I'm saying. I could see it being worse.
Perhaps.
Mayhaps.
I'm gonna do a little something though.
Oh my God.
Maybe.
Why
not
is that your goal? You're like,
No,
tomorrow?
I'm
not
just gonna get
edibles.
fucked up
not,
by a-
not edibles.
Buy a fucking Delta 8 gummy.
Mm.
It's tomorrow. That's my day.
That's my day.
Like you've already got it planned out. You're like, yep.
I have so much other shit I gotta do tomorrow too. But I'm like,
Why
maybe-
would you?
Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you,
For following the
Ashley.
podcast.
She's like, I don't know, I might do this again.
Oh shit! Well, we'll just pose as your parents then to get you into the movie, Marissa. We're gonna go see the unbearable weight of.
Oh my God,
Unimaginable-
really?
Yeah, tomorrow. What'd you get quiet for?
I'm trying to think. Like, we've gone to a few rated R movies in a row, and they haven't tried to card us.
Well, yeah, we're fucking adults.
Well,
Look
I
at
mean, I
us.
get carded for like, be it the casino or drinks or stuff like that. I get carded a lot
Honestly-
still for certain
honestly-
things. But the movies, I feel like they probably just don't give a
like
fuck.
Marissa.
If Marissa walked up there with all of us too, like with like at least 3 or 4
Mm.
other adults, they probably wouldn't even give a fuck.
Honestly, this is what we should do. She should just act like she's buying a ticket for another movie and then go see it. That's what I did for
That's a good point.
for
I've known people to
Spider-Man
do
when
that.
it was sold out, quote unquote. And I bought a ticket for Ghostbusters and went to Spider-Man.
Me and a 50 milligram edible, that's a Delta date right there.
Ironic.
Wait, wouldn't you be okay because she has an adult with her? Isn't she?
Well,
I
so
don't know.
that's like the gray area, right? Like they have to be like
You just buy her a kid's ticket or
they-
whatever.
Yeah, they have to be well, I don't know. I guess I could be like, I'm buying 2 tickets, you know. Are you going to the movie with us tomorrow, or what are you doing?
You didn't fucking invite
Well,
me.
do you want to go to the movie tomorrow?
What time is it?
Like 6:45. And after that, we're hitting up 1UP.
Maybe.
Okay. Anyways, I feel like we can get you in. Don't worry about it. Larissa don't care if I'm 17 as long as I have ID. I wouldn't flash.
For
your ID.
R-rated features, you must be 18 or older to purchase a single ticket for the feature. A parent or guardian 21 or over is required to accompany and remain in the feature with any.
Ooh, I could
underage
pose as your
individual.
brother. I could
There
do
you
that.
go.
Yeah.
Brother, parent or guardian. That's
yeah,
what that means. You fucking idiot.
equals, Yeah.
It's
Honestly, though,
ironic.
it's here. It probably does. They probably don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
As long as I have ID. Why? Don't show them your ID. Don't do that.
Yeah, you don't even.
Yeah.
Honestly, you could probably just buy a ticket. Like, They
Yeah.
probably don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Or don't fraternize with minors. That's you know what? That's a better idea.
Who's fraternizing with minors?
You.
Me? Where?
You're seeing a movie with her.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fraternizing. You know what fraternizing means?
I thought
No,
it
he
meant you were
does
just
not.
talking to them. I was like, well, I have to do that for my
Parent
job
from
anyway.
another mother.
Yeah, there you go. Parent from another mother.
He's my father. Oh yeah, I
Yeah, there
forgot.
you go.
Creighton is technically Marissa's father.
Yeah.
You know, technically. Excuse you. You're right. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'll stop messing with the family.
Do you know what Italian dice is, Charlie?
I want you to tell me what you think Italian dice
I
is.
don't know. Marissa was asking me if you knew, and I was like, I don't fucking know, but I'll ask him the next time I see him.
Let me make sure it's what I think it is.
No. Give an answer without Googling.
No.
it.
Because my grandfather's a lunatic, and he's tried to ruin my idea of what Italian stuff is very often.
No. I want you to tell me what Italian dice is without Googling it, because that's the test to see if you're really an Italian.
That is not a test. to see
That's
if
what
you're really
Marissa
Italian.
said.
She's barely Italian.
he doesn't know Marissa. There you go.
Well, so Italian dice that my grandfather's told me is a board, like a game that is a box with a bunch of numbers, like 1 through 9,
That's
and
just
you roll
Yahtzee.
dice. No, that's not Yahtzee. You fucking.
Oh my god.
You roll the dice, and there's a picture on. It's like one of the first things that shows up. So this, let me pull this up.
Wow, she's calling
So-
you out, Charlie.
So this is Italian dice. This is what my grandfather showed me. So you roll a number. See how there's like a 6 that you rolled right there.
Yeah.
So what the goal is to flip as many of these down as you can and get it down to the lowest number. So like when you roll a 6, the best thing to do is go ahead and flip the 6 itself. You could shut the 5 and the 1, the 2 and the 4. You know, like you have to
but
combine.
you can't shut what they all are. You have to pick one.
You have to either shut the amount that makes the number you rolled, or just the amount that you rolled. So like the greatest thing you could do would be roll a 9, an 8, a 7, a 6, like in that order. Like you know, obviously it'd be hard to do a 1. Like you can't do a 1. You have to like do a combo to do that. So like the best case would be roll a 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and then roll 3 twice in a row. Because then you can flip the 3 and then flip the 3 for the 1 and the 2. That's like a perfect roll in this game. But that's Italian dice for me. But my fucking grandfather's an idiot, and he has tricked me sometimes.
Look at what Matt said.
Actually, that's Shut the Box. It's a classic pub game made by the Boise. Yeah, I know what it says up there.
He read.
Yeah, I read the thing too.
Retyped it out.
Wait.
So what did your grandpa tell you Italian dice was?
Me?
Yeah.
That I just told. Are you listening?
So that's not Italian dice?
No, I don't know. I don't know
like,
what she says.
Like,
Italian
my grandpa
dice.
is an idiot. So like.
Well, if it's fake, I said. Well, but my grandfather also has said crazy shit about Italians that is not true. Like just to be Italian.
Like
Italian ice, like a gelato. Shut up, Copenhagen. What's Italian dice to you, Marissa? Because I know a lot of people, like in the poker world, people will call things Italian or like all kinds of different things, and it has nothing to do with heritage. It's simply a gambling game that like a certain group of people like. I can't really explain it.
So is what he said close?
I doubt it.
I
According to
feel like
that thing, it said Boise.
Boise. Like Joyzy. A little. Charlie, my guy.
Happy 7 months. Hope you're doing well.
well.
Stop it.
I was reading it first.
I'm reading it. It's
Hello
my
to Creighton and
God
Amanda.
damn it.
Hello, Seahawks.
Hello, Seahawks. I miss you.
They use all 6 dice.
I might stream some games
there
late tonight.
6 die in there? Dude, we gotta play Pokemon. When are we gonna play Pokemon, Charlie?
I don't know.
We could play tonight.
All that box and that box is not included. Oh, you gotta sit in the poverty chair.
Sham.
Sit in the poverty chair. It's behind you.
Aren't we about to wrap anyway, though?
I mean, well, maybe. I guess we'll see if it's 15 minutes or not.
Bad Creighton.
Use all 6. You say all 6 like anything comes with 6 dice.
Yeah, that's why I was.
You need to like gather 6 dice to play a game with 6 dice.
Like,
That's like when you play a card game, but you don't use all 52 cards of that. Well, in this game, you use all 52 cards. It's like, well, what? It's not. Dice don't just come in 6s. Like, this game just happens to need 6 dice. Usually, a pair of dice is what you use in most games. I don't understand Italian dice much anyways, but my family will teach you.
Teach you.
See, this is like Christmas. We had an Italian fucking game that we played that was basically just a Chinese auction. Like, and you know what I mean? Like, people just rename things based on whatever they want to make it suit their family.
So we need.
So I don't know if this Italian dice game is Italian or not. It might be. I mean, I'm not saying it isn't, but it might not be.
Maybe she's really trying to say.
How many people die?
Wait, hear me out. Maybe she meant to say Italian ice
Lasagna
instead of
for
Italian
Christmas
dice.
dinner.
But because she can't spell, like I've been like thinking it's Italian dice this whole time, and she's just rolled with it. You know what I mean? Because this could be
No
like
pun
the
intended.
long.
I'm playing dice over here, ma.
Like think about it. Like she might have meant Italian ice.
When you combine all 6 dice, you unlock the one true die.
I think it's a long con, Charlie. I think we're gonna get there.
Creighton, shut up, please.
I think we're gonna get there, and
We're on to
all
her,
gonna
dude.
get
We're on to
Italian
her.
ice.
The master die. I don't know. It's one of those. Who knows? The Godfather die, if you will.
The GD.
The Godfather is one of the like biggest jokes in Italian like history of all time.
Why is that?
Because that's not how the mob is. Like the modern mobs like act the way they do because of the Godfather.
Really?
Like, yeah, because that's what they thought was like. They were like, shit, the Godfather's fucking awesome. Let's be like them. Real mobsters were just fucking normal ass criminals. Like, they're just criminals. Like, it was like a normal mob. Like, when you watch like The Departed, like the Irish mob, like shit like that, it's the same shit. Like, it's all the
just
same.
different like ethnicities.
Yeah, like the Godfather made it seem like that, but that's not how Italians were. The Irishman. I mean, yeah, honestly, the Irishman was like Goodfellas was basically like romanticizing the idea of the Godfather, but like in a modern way at the time, making it seem like how it really would go. But that is really kind of how it turned into because of the fucking Godfather. Oh, is this where Charlie tells us about his real life experience in La Cosa Nostra? Copenhagen. One died to rule them all. One died to find them. One died to bring them all. And in Italy bind them. That's hold on. I'm copying that. That's great. That's being used later. Oh my goodness.
In Italy bind them.
That's amazing.
Do you get that reference, Amanda?
What?
What'd you say?
I said, did you get that reference?
No, what were you saying?
About like what Matt just said.
Oh, she probably doesn't know.
No, she's like
She has no idea
she's
what
like
that
a
is.
deer in headlights right now.
I was trying to read it. God.
Do you want me to read it to you?
I don't know. I'll tell you when it happens, Marissa. You gotta like convince me of what it is first. I still don't know what it is or if you're right. What the fuck?
Oh, she is right though.
Oh, is
So,
she?
You know, about it.
What's it called?
Italian dice.
Yeah, what's the game called?
I don't know. Box.
Then
dice.
yeah, you guys both got me real good.
I don't know. I'm not Italian.
Figure out what it
I
is
don't
and
claim
tell
to
me.
be Italian. You're over here like I'm Italian. I know Italian stuff. My dad.
No,
my
I don't.
grandpa's an
I just
idiot.
am Italian. I
Or
never claimed to
something
be
like that.
like a true Italian.
I don't know.
I
feel
just
like
don't
you
know if
have.
this is right or
You-
not.
you bring
No
it
one's
up a
proved
lot.
anything. Stop acting like you guys are all so smart for saying random shit. None of it means anything until I know what it is.
You brought
I
it
still
up.
no one has. No, I didn't. She brought it up. You brought it up. Actually, you fucking.
No,
you
I
dumb
mean-
idiot.
I mean, you bring up that you're Italian all the time. You're like, I'm Italian. So
Yeah,
blah,
but I'm
blah,
not
blah.
like I'm not like
good at
I'm so
pasta
Italian.
or something like
No,
that.
I'm
Yeah, that's exactly what you sound like.
The only
basically.
Italian thing I claim to be half-ass good at is making pizza from scratch.
Well, then there
I
you
love
go.
making pizza. Making pizza
Pizza's
is
not
fun.
even Italian. It's actually a Mexican dish.
It's not. That was a joke. I've got you for like 7 years off this fucking. Pizza's actually Mexican.
You didn't even tell me that.
Yes, I did.
No.
I've done it on the podcast.
Nah.
I've had people text me saying, "Are you being serious?"
I
And be
don't
like,
remember
"No,
that.
I'm joking with Creighton." Prove you are
My
Italian.
veins are marinara sauce.
I really do want to do the ancestry because I know that I'm a quarter Italian, like give or take, based on
Yeah.
like my grandfather's full Italian, my dad's half. I like mathematically I'm whatever. I don't know what that other 75 at. Like, all I know is there's like a tiny bit of Irish in there somewhere, and the rest I could be a goddamn Neanderthal. I don't know what the
I
rest.
thought
of
you were
me-
gonna say something else.
What'd you
when
think I was gonna
started
say?
going into like an N-sounding
Oh,
word,
Jesus
and I was
Christ,
like,
what's wrong with you?
Jesus.
We should all do like the 23 and
My veins are marinara. Ha ha. Just think,
Easy,
Charlie's
sweetheart.
Easy, sweetheart. Just think, Charlie's ancestors were fucking Roman soldiers, and here he is now taking little baby sips of water, being scared of horror movies. That's true. I'm scared of shit that tries to scare you. I'll fucking stab a guy.
I'm 75%.
Have you ever had dreams where you were like in Roman times or stuff like that? I've had so many dreams that I was like in the pit, like from Gladiator, like fighting in the Gladiator pit.
I've had dreams where I'm like flying planes in like World War II and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sounds.
Wow.
I've had dreams not where I'm flying planes, but where I'm like walking through the trenches, and I've had dreams that like me and Quentin are walking through the trenches, and he's just like doesn't know what the fuck to do, because he's like Quentin doesn't belong in war. You know what I mean? I've had dreams where he's like, dude, where the fuck's the computer? Like just he's like trying to talk about modern shit.
Like
and I'm
you
like, dude,
guys
it's
are-
World War I. What are you doing?
Like you guys are time travelers.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's like we're like Klaus from Umbrella Academy. We're just like, why the fuck are we in Vietnam?
That's a lot of.
You are
Italians.
75 Italians, like one under one trich. Wait,
Every
hold on.
Italian lives in her. Now.
I am 75 Italian. Biologically, I am more Italian than you. Yeah, that part is
that tracks.
that tracks.
She wears her gold chain all the time.
75%. So wait, does that mean that you're someone like one of your parents is 100% and one's 50, or does that mean that one's 50 and one's 25?
Well,
How's that math? I don't know how that math
I
works.
knew Marissa was Italian right away. She
She doesn't look Italian.
No, she walked up. She had a gold chain on. She started talking to me like this.
Hey.
She rolled up in some Camaro. It's weird.
Okay, yeah, she definitely knows Italian dice.
It was like a ridiculous
Got
like,
Charlie. She's 75 Italian.
bunch of like what's the word stereotypes. all rolled
Silver,
up in one.
excuse you. My mom is 100, my dad is 50. Okay. Yeah, okay. That I thought that made more sense than the
Wait,
50
wouldn't
and
that make you
25.
150?
No, that's not what that means.
Oh my God.
She's not extra Italian, you fucking idiot.
God.
She's like,
Oh my God. I'm
The only
freaking
thing that could
out.
make you 150% Italian is if you are 100% heritage and you live in Italy.
I zoned out a little bit.
in a fucking tomato field.
Just in fucking time for him to say the dumbest fucking shit.
For you to be 150% Italian, you have to have parents with 100% each heritage. You have to live in Italy in a goddamn tomato field, and you have to make bread for a living and fucking drink olive oil every night. You idiot.
So she's basically living out the plot of Picard.
Oh my God.
The what?
The plot of Picard.
I hate you.
That's
Oh
the
my
beginning first
God.
couple episodes of Picard. He's living in a winery.
Whoa,
Making
that's
some-
a lot of Italians. 75 under a trench coat.
Math
Tomato field. Tomato
Going back
orchard.
to my
question mark?
homeland.
Yeah,
There's
maybe
some
tomato. I don't know. What would a tomato farm be called?
Tomato field, tomato orchard. I do drink
What
olive oil
is a
sometimes.
farm of tomatoes? What is
I
a
lost
tomato
brain
farm
cells.
called?
You lost brains.
I literally was zoned out, and I heard you come
Tomato
back
town.
at that fucking.
150.
I was like,
Marissa
dude.
rolled up with a gold chain and a hairy chest, and I knew right away she was Italian.
So I guess it's just a tomato farm is the way to put it. Tomato Town. Never mind. It's Tomato Town.
My grandpa would drink
Tomatown.
olive oil to feel better when he was sick.
it is good for that. It's good for that. It's good for your joints. It's like it's kind of like one of those like
Is
Is it
They're
good
rolls
for your joints?
You got to lube up
to
your
drink
joints.
it. Yeah, it's kind of
Oh,
like it's
not
like
that kind of joint.
yeah.
Wow, man.
Hilarious.
Chill out. You
She did
drug
her
addict.
little like without literally doing the whoa. She went like
Well, she's doing a bump right now. Every time she raises her hand to her nose, she's doing a bump of Coke.
I wish.
it's like WD-40 for your soul. Exactly. Tomato garden or well, it's a big garden. It's like almost a farm if
Or
you will.
toe garden.
Or a town.
Or a tarden. Toarden.
Oh my goodness.
Toe
I like-
chord.
I don't like eating bread that much, but whenever I go to like if I go to an Italian restaurant and they have they'll bring like if you go to That's Amore in Indian Land, they will bring you a little dish of olive oil and bread, and you can literally just dip the bread in olive oil. And I'm like, this place is awesome. None of the like Italian restaurants around here will do that.
Yeah.
Especially not fucking goddamn fake ass Olive Garden. Fuck you, Olive Garden.
They use olive oil.
And I mean it. Look at me, Olive Garden. If you ever see this, fuck you a little bit.
Oh, he would
Fake
really
ass
hate
Italians.
Sonic.
Fucking mad about it.
Olive
I hate
Garden,
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden is in Sonic. You know that, right?
What?
Olive Garden.
When
is in
you're there,
Sonic.
you're not family, okay? You're a goddamn number that they're making money off of. They don't like you.
If
They
you
fucking
think
they don't even
That's
care about you.
Amore Is that good? Wait, That's Amore. Is that?
It's just
That's
the
Amore,
best
is
thing
that good?
around here. It's just
Yeah.
like the only thing
Pretty
around here
good.
that's even half-ass
She
good for
said you're
Italian.
drinking.
I don't drink.
They can't be unlimited. There is an end to the breadsticks.
It can't be. There is no such thing as unlimited breadsticks. Welcome to the Shirts Off Podcast, the
Scientific-
official anti-sponsor of Olive Garden. It's scientifically impossible, Olive Garden.
Wait, so are olives in a garden or are they in an orchard?
My house is the
Mm.
best Italian restaurant here. I believe you. most Italian families can make food better than anything claiming to be an Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
The only thing Italian restaurants can maybe do a little better is like make steaks because they're probably getting a technically better cut of meat than most people can get from like fucking Walmart. But even then it's like the only thing those restaurants can even make like amazing is like their steaks. And that's not even really Italian. It's just you got a steak in an Italian restaurant. Italian food is so much like they never understand.
I don't remember why I was watching.
No one ever uses enough garlic. No one ever uses enough goddamn
Look,
herbs.
You brought up cuts of meat, and like immediately,
I want to taste the
my
goddamn
mind-
leaves.
my mind went to this clip from Between Two Ferns where Zach Galifianakis goes like, "Oh yeah, that's my favorite cut of meat, the asshole."
Italian food slaps. Gnocchi. Oh, dude. Okay, look. I will say Olive Garden, their gnocchi sucks, but they it's kind of like pizza. Even bad pizza is good.
Yeah.
Like their gnocchi is not good gnocchi, but it's still good.
what about their soup discata or soup?
Yeah, it's fucking whatever.
pretty
It's
good.
fucking soup. Yeah, it's 'cause you just eat soup out of a fucking can.
Well, just give me soup then. The real soup discata. I want some. Of
I
that
can't
real
make
shit.
it. My grandma
Well,
can make it.
Oh, your nana?
Yeah, my nana. It's
Dude.
funny 'cause she's not even Italian.
Let me take. your nana
She just
right
like
now.
adopted the Italian lifestyle when she married my grandfather.
all pasta.
Capri salad. Fuck.
Literally all pasta. everyone.
Pasta.
So, fuck.
All pasta. Fuck. Literally all pasta, I agree. Yeah, like there's no bad pasta.
What soup?
If it can be made in, if it's a noodle, if it's a noodle, like if the noodle is the fucking like the bio part of it is noodle, cut it in any shape. I don't give a fuck. It's delicious. It's hard to fuck up I can eat noodles with no sauce. I've made noodles where I just boiled them and then poured olive oil and parsley on it, and I was like, this is fucking Italian. This is better than most Italian places. You just fucking douse that shit in olive oil and it's noodles. It tastes delicious.
Copenhagen said, "What soup are you, Charlie?"
Copenhagen, fuck you. What's your favorite cookie, you son of a bitch? I hate everybody. You're all garbage. Everyone here's a garbage, except for Amanda and everyone but Creighton.
See, Amanda, he's mad because he got alphabet soup on a person.
She knows.
Quiz.
She's heard this story 40 times.
No, I
now.
know. But
Yeah.
do you know that she knows? You know what I mean?
I'm going to kill him. It's finally time.
Anyways, he's really mad that he got alphabet soup on the personality quiz.
And
because
she
he
made
feels like it
tricolor
doesn't fit
jello.
him.
It's fucking amazing.
And
I want
it's
Jell-O.
really sad because, like, you know,
Is your mom going to make Italian food for your graduation? Because that's the only thing that will make me for sure come now.
If
If,
he-
that,
if
if I know
he-
that information ahead of
if
time.
he wasn't so like upset about
Charlie's
being
a true
alphabet soup,
alphabet
he wouldn't be
soup.
alphabet soup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's really the irony in this. I tied it all together. No! You shoot me because I speak truths.
No, no, you don't. What is the difference between like tricolor and monocolor jello?
Other than, I guess, the color.
The food my family makes will blow your mind.
Why'd you not type that in caps? You should type that
It's
in
very
caps.
weird that Asian and Italian culture convergence is noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
It's not
that's
weird.
It
If
checks
anything-
out, though.
If anything, it makes me like, I don't know, more like proud. More proud to, I shot myself. More proud to be Italian because like, I don't know. I feel like the best foods are Italian food and Asian food.
Well, no, but it checks out though. Like if you think about it.
Well, actually, Mexican food's pretty fucking awesome.
Mexican food's pretty good. I saw a
I
joke
don't
the
know.
other
Food's
day.
just amazing, man. When food's made right, it's like I don't care where it's from. Like
That's-
good food is good food.
I saw a joke the other day.
Oh
Maybe
my
it was Tim
God.
Dillon that said this joke. And he was like, Mexican food is just them taking like the three same ingredients and putting it in different things
Yeah,
and in different shapes.
yeah, it's true. God, that show was good.
Was that Tim Dillon that said that?
Oh, duh. Okay, that makes sense. That sounds pretty bomb. She uses ice cream in the
Right.
Jello.
Yo. She's making congealy.
Bread. Any form of bread is good. Yeah, it's terrible, but it's so good. Horchata, bro. Fucking horchata, bro. Oh, it's not weird? What else do Asians and Italians have in common other than being on the losing end of World War II?
Yeah, that's funny. Hey, look,
Damn.
we were talking about this the other day 'cause I was like,
Dave
really
Chappelle's
weird
joke
that
about
people don't talk about Italy being like part of the Axis as much as they talk about Germany and Japan being part of the Axis powers.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's 'cause we were like on their side right away after.
Yeah,
Garlic knots
everybody
are
else
heaven.
was too.
Garlic knots are barely Italian food. That's like fucking American food trying to be Italian food. I'll send pics of the Jello. Be fucking jealous. Oh yeah, we talked about Hitler for a hot minute. Good times. Whoa, wait, what just happened? I like Dave Chappelle's joke about. Wait, okay, it has been 15 minutes. About
Yeah, I know,
Japan.
I set a timer.
Remember in Japan, or Dave Chappelle's joke about Japan, where he's like, "Yeah, after we bombed them motherfuckers, they've been drawing Hello Kitty for like 80 years."
we bombed the nuts off of Japan.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
that's what they've been drawing Hello Kitty and shit for 80 years. We fucked them up. All they do is draw anime. They don't do anything else. Yeah, Italy didn't get that shit. We got the lucky part of being bad people, the bad guys of World War II.
They're like they got beautiful people and they can cook well.
Italy got
we'll
a
give 'em
pass for World War II. Yeah, we really did get a pass. They were like, they were they were on the Nazi side, but like, they're so pretty and they make good food. We'll let them pass. Because Rome or something, I don't know. Yeah, why did, I wonder if that's if there's like an understood answer. Why did Italy not get in as much trouble for World War II? Why was Italy unsuccessful in World War II? We all know why they were unsuccessful. In July, following the Allied invasion of Sicily, Mussolini was arrested by order of King Victor Emmanuel III, provoking a civil war. Italy's military outside of the Italian peninsula collapsed, It's occupied and annexed territories falling under. Oh yeah. Well, it was. I guess it was because Mussolini, while a fucking crazy man, wasn't quite as bad as Hitler in what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they got him, it was like, well, it's not really Italy. It's really more Mussolini kind of becoming a dictator.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of same with Germany. Like Germany didn't really get in trouble. It was Hitler got in trouble for like being a dictator. And Japan just fucked up. And they got the brunt of it because I guess like it wasn't with Germany. It wasn't Germany doing it. It was Hitler.
Yeah.
Japan was like Japan decided to help Germany and got fucking nuked for it. Sicily, damn it, my ancestors. Well, actually, that would only be my grandparents. Well, yeah, Sicily. I feel like a lot of people think. You know what? Let me say this before I. Yeah, okay. Let me double check this. I don't want to be a dumbass.
Uh-oh.
You know what I just thought about?
What?
There is
I want to go to Sicily.
there is
Let's go to
some
Malta.
evil representation of it's Italy.
And
in
look at
pop
Germany
culture.
now. It's doing great.
So back in the 90s when they made a Captain America movie.
Seahawks,
in the 90s,
love you, man. Wait, did
there
they make
was-
they made a Captain America in the 90s?
Yes.
Wait.
There was an evil villain named Red Skull in that movie, and he was Italian. And he
Oh
died
my god.
in Italy. And that's like the only evil Italian villain that I can think of. Do you guys know of any? Maybe the dude from. Well, no, he was French. Never mind.
Wow, this movie is terrible.
Oh no, it's bad.
13% on Rotten Tomatoes, 3.3 on
Dude,
IMDb.
it was bad. I told you. What? Captain America in the 90s? If you haven't heard of it, do you think that it's good?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
You know?
It's a Sicilian thing. We should go to Italy, though, guys.
Sicily.
Matt's been to Italy. Let's
Matt
go to
has
my
been to
grandparents'
Italy.
village.
I'm down.
Speaking of Italians, look into the real life Chef Boyardee. That guy had a fascinating life. He really did. I haven't. It's been a while. I've read about it a little bit, and like just the fucking. Let me look it up.
I have a story to tell after this, by the way.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay. So the other night when we left here after the podcast, there was some crazy shit that happened.
Oh, you're gonna tell it.
Why, do you want to tell it?
No, you go ahead.
No, go ahead
You're
if you
go-
want
you're-
to.
no,
Tell
you're
it from
fine.
your perspective, because I feel like yours is the funniest perspective.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
me and Creighton both roll out of Charlie's house, and we come up to the first stop sign, and there's like 2 cops over by the one exit.
And they got the road completely
And they
blocked.
got it blocked off, so we turn left.
Good night.
The other stop sign, there was another set of cops blocking off that exit. So Creighton turned down the street, and I was like, I guess I'm just going to follow him until I can hit where I need to go. So we go down that road a little bit more. They've got that blocked off. And
But
I'm
that
like,
was like the actual crime scene.
yeah, I suppose. So the cops start walking up to our cars, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, I've got North Carolina plates. I'm not even from around here. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I've got North Carolina plates.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? So he rolls up, and he's just like, are you driving with him? Are you following him? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, well, I have no clue how to get y'all out of here. The dude that's talking to him will be able to help you out a lot better or whatever. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah, 'cause they were so worried that I wouldn't know my way around here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, guys, chill out. I've lived here for a while. And they're like, it's a maze. I'm like, it's not that bad. I can get out of here. And he's like, all right, you just go all the way through like you go to Sonic, and then you'll be able to get out. And I'm like, dude, I am not driving all the way to fucking Sonic. So I turn the other way, and we get stopped again by another cop where Quentin's at. Quentin, by the way, had left like a good 20 minutes before we
Yeah.
did. So he was just fucking sitting in front of this police car, not trying to go
Moving, yeah.
around, not going around.
Nobody's talking
Nobody's
to him.
talked to him. I felt bad for Quentin, but I was like, anyways, like, 'cause Quentin didn't even try to go down a different road. He just sat there.
Yeah, he
and
just
I'm
sat
like,
there.
dude.
What did they sit there doing? Just waiting?
Yeah. I was
What
like,
do you think was happening?
I don't know. Because, he left a while before we did. And so when we came out, and went past that first stop sign with the cops and went left, he was already at the bottom of the hill where the cops were sitting, like just fucking sitting there. So I called him. I was like, "Hey man, what's going on?" Because I thought they'd already talked to him.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, I don't know. I'm just sitting here." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Yeah, like I just rolled up and I'm not going anywhere 'cause it's cops." I'm like,
Quentin's a dumbass. I love you, Quentin, but Jesus Christ.
I was like, "Quentin."
What'd you think? It was illegal to drive around a police car?
No,
Like,
no.
what the fuck?
Well, he's like sitting there, like just wasting gas, like his car's running and everything. I'm like, dude, nope.
Just
So I
go,
went around him and went right, and you know where I'm talking about,
Yeah.
Charlie, but went right down the other side road that goes beside this White House,
Yeah.
and that's when we come upon this scene with like this car with this bumper ripped off and like cops all around. And this is where the actual crime scene is. And they've blocked off all these roads connecting it to it. I guess 'cause there was an active suspect in the area. I don't know what was going on.
Well, there was a murder 2 days ago. Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
Well, there you go.
Who said that?
I guess that's what it was.
That might have been
Matt.
it.
Oh.
That might have been what it was.
So anyways, we're like sitting there and they roll up on us. He said whatever he said to her, and the dude comes up and he's like, like, where you guys coming from? And I said, oh, we came from Charlie's house. Like, you would know.
Thanks.
Like, you would
All
know
the
where
while,
was.
I still.
I'm not going to give exact directions to an officer. What the fuck? I have no reason to just divulge that information.
Active suspect? What a fucking wordsmith.
And and I said, oh, we're coming from Charlie's house. He lives like over here, and I didn't like give him the exact address because like I don't do that.
Coordinates.
And he was like, oh, well, where are you guys going? I'm like, home.
He lives at blah, blah, blah.
I'm
Yeah.
going home, and this bitch behind me is going to Charlotte.
I fucking hate you.
And he said,
Imagine the cop walked up to Amanda and was like, "Sup, you dumb bitch." She would have like figured. She would have like manifested a gun and fucking fought the police.
and he was
officer.
like, all right now. And he started talking to me real slow, and I was like, oh, okay, it's gonna go like this. And he was like, you're gonna want to follow this road to Sonic. And I was like, hey man.
I don't know where the fuck. Do
That's
you know
what
where I
took
am?
so fucking long.
I told him, I was like, I know where I'm at. I know how to get from one place to another. Right? Just tell me what roads are open and what roads aren't open, because you have your boy sitting up here blocking the road with my friend who's just been sitting up there for like an hour now. Just sitting
At
there.
this point,
Jesus Christ.
Nobody's come and talk to him. The poor boy is just sitting there. And I'm here with this girl who doesn't even know where the fuck we're at right
Yeah,
now.
she has no
She's
idea.
just
She only
surrounded by
knows.
cops.
Yeah, she just knows how to
That
get to
made
this
things
one
10
place.
times worse.
She needs a guide, you know what I mean? So just tell me what roads are open and what's not. And he started going into this whole spiel about going to Sonic, and I'm like, dude, I'm not going all the way to Sonic. And then I just asked him, is the road up there closed? Can I go around that, dude? And he said, yeah, just let them know if they come out and ask you. I was like, fucking great. And I turned around and I left, and I called a man. And I was like, follow me. And we get up there, and the dude that was talking to Quentin like comes over to me. He's like, can I see your ID? I'm like, why?
Really?
Did you?
Yeah. I'm fucking like, I don't have to show you shit if I don't want to
Oh
show
my
you shit. You have no
God.
reason to ask me.
Well, he
I did not
definitely
know
had a
all
reason.
that.
No, he
I
doesn't.
was too. I
We
was
rolled
If you're
up-
coming out of that neighborhood and that's an active crime scene investigation,
He-
yeah, well, you don't know what they're doing. They might be
I
looking for
haven't
someone who
done-
stole a Lincoln.
I haven't done any. I wasn't in Lincoln. I was
It
a
was
truck.
a-
or the
And-
chef. You know what I'm
and-
saying though?
And
Like,
I had no reason. Like I had nothing on me that was like, you could be in trouble or whatever. And
Wasn't
then I
about having
fucking-
stuff, it
And
was
then
about being
no,
a
no,
person.
no, no. Let me finish. And then I fucking remember that Amanda gave me that shit, like that bottle
we
of liqueur
both
that we both
took
took
a
a sip of
swig.
and was sitting in my passenger seat. And I was like, fuck it, I don't have to give this. dude
That's
my
what
ID.
had me shitting
So
bricks.
I gave him my ID, and he was like, "Oh, have a nice night, Mr. Carr." I'm like, "Thank you, fucking pig." But,
whoa, dude.
Nah, I didn't
Jesus.
think that.
No, you probably did. I know you don't like the cops.
No, well, it's not that I don't like the cops. I just don't like.
You
being,
don't though. Don't lie.
I don't
Turned
like.
11 twice. so
I
he doesn't
don't
vote
like
12.
being asked for stuff that you have no business like needing to know. You know
They
what I
definitely need to know.
mean? No, they don't need to know.
When there is an
we
active,
literally just talked to his buddies down the road. We rolled up
He's not
onto
his-
that scene. We
he's
weren't
not his
coming
buddies.
from that scene. You know what I mean? It's
what if
not
they're
the
looking for
same.
someone in? That's just where they know the thing happened.
Mm.
You could be anywhere in Forest
Look,
Hills.
You
could have
would
been the
like
guy
to
and
strike
stole a
from
car.
the record my pig thing, but
You're
I-
getting strike.
I still don't think he should have asked me for an ID.
They
And he didn't ask
me for
Amanda
shit.
for
I
her-
It's gonna
just
be
her
hard.
ID.
It's gonna be
followed
hard
him.
to strike that from the record when we have not one or two, but 3 or 4 podcasts of you having a lengthy discussion about how you think the cops are fucking stupid. And
I don't
dangerous.
think the cops are stupid. I think they're dangerous. I think
Yeah, well,
that
anyone with a gun is dangerous.
well, that's what I'm saying. And like, don't get me wrong. I like cops. I think that there are a lot of good cops. However, I do think there
Fucking
are
Johnny
bad
Cochran
cops.
over here.
I think there are bad cops, and I think that like what doesn't help ease tensions is when people start asking for stuff that's nobody's business but your own, you know?
It's definitely their business.
I
as,
feel like
as
I can't-
investigators to ask you your name and where you're coming
Great.
from when you're going through that
Where's
active
his
crime
ID?
scene.
I want his ID.
You can
Now-
ask for it. You're allowed. As
Now-
a citizen, you can say, "Give me your badge number."
Now I'm
You can do
really
that every
That's
concerned.
not an ID. That's a badge number.
It
I
gives you
want
his name.
A picture ID.
You can get
Sir.
that. Well, I mean, you maybe not in the scene at the moment.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
you're not.
you know.
You're the one who doesn't have a need for that. He's the fucking person
I'm
there
the dude minding
enforcing
my
the
own
law.
business, trying to get home, and they're in the way.
Oh my God, it's a good thing people like you don't
How
run
the
society.
fuck do you think
It's
I
a good thing
felt?
you work at Food Line and not like at the fucking Capitol building.
I'm just saying.
Shit
like,
would be
I-
on fire
I
if
don't-
Creighton ran anything. If
I
that's
just
the way your
don't-
brain really does work.
No,
'cause
no, no,
sometimes
no.
I can't tell.
No,
but
no,
then you
no,
say stuff like that, and I'm
look,
like,
hear me
Jesus
out, hear me
Christ.
out. Look, I understand and I get police. I like police. I do. I just don't like police that
You just,
are really like encroaching on.
I don't like police that are doing their job when I'm there.
No, it's
I want
not
them to
that.
give me
It's not that.
pass.
You're taking my words out of context.
No, I'm
he's
not.
just
I'm taking them
repeating the same
exactly
thing
in the context you've
500
given me.
times. We understand.
I don't. I never understand his
You never
view.
understand anything.
Well, it's because he's saying that the cop has no reason to talk to him in that situation.
I'm not saying that he doesn't have any reason to talk to me. I'm saying
That's
he
what you
doesn't have a
did say.
reason to ask me for my ID.
I'm concerned because they didn't ask me for one. I was just following
That's what I'm
you.
saying. Like, he has no reason to ask me for my ID. He doesn't. Not in the context
Well,
of that situation.
in the context of the situation, you don't know the context of the situation. We don't know
In
what
the
happened.
context
If a
of-
6'3" white dude broke in, killed somebody, and stole a car that happened to be a Chevy, it's the perfect context of the situation. They don't have to tell you that because
That'd
they're
be
the ones
ironic.
That's
investigating.
fine. They don't have to
That
tell
would be
me.
ironic.
But
Thank you, Amanda.
I could easily be like, no, I don't want to show you my ID. But I shouldn't be able to. I shouldn't like say that and then feel like threatened if I say that no, I shouldn't be able to. I shouldn't show you my ID. You know what I mean? Or if I chose not to show you my ID, it's gonna be worse for me. You know what I mean? I feel like that's ridiculous.
Was Creighton driving during this interaction? Yes, he was.
I was driving. Yeah.
And you
That
got
would be
that open
ironic.
Bottle.
Creighton's ACAB character arc is disturbing.
I'm just saying. Look, I respect law officers. I respect what they do. I just feel like that some of that stuff is unnecessary, and it's a lot more causing a conflict than it is resolving a conflict.
Someone got murdered, but Craig has to get home. Exactly.
Hey, look, we're not even sure it's the same person.
I didn't even know what happened. I just
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
they
still
had it all
I've asked
fucking
around.
blocked
Nobody
off.
seems to know. So
Yeah, it's
at
weird.
least the people in my
See
circles,
what I mean? Like, I don't trust government agents.
I was just like,
they're not government agents.
They work for the state, don't they? The state's a government.
Well, it depends on if it's state police or city police.
It was city police and the sheriff's deputies, which was weird. I didn't
That's
think
what
that I
scared
didn't.
the fuck out
Well,
of me.
I
even
didn't think
more.
the sheriff's deputies had jurisdiction in city. I thought it was like city up until like you get to a certain point.
I don't know. I don't know how any of that works.
It's weird, right? It was very strange. Matt would know what their
Operating a
jurisdiction
motor
is.
vehicle on a public roadway requires a driver's license.
Oh my
That's
God.
fine.
Yeah,
And
so
that's-
he's supposed to ask you if you have it.
All right, let's
if he's
move on.
stopping you.
Hey, let's
He
move on
wasn't
from this
stopping me.
conversation.
No.
I love
Move
this
on.
conversation.
No,
I love when he
You-
keeps saying I'm wrong,
don't
but doesn't
wanna
know
You
how to
are
say
wrong.
it.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you
I'm
don't
saying
have to.
you.
It's a probable cause thing. Like,
What's his probable cause? I
listen,
drive
You're driving through an
by,
active
No.
I
investigation.
drive by, and that's his
Listen,
probable cause.
Shut up. No, we drove past, and then we talked to his
If
other
he was
cop
so
buddies.
concerned about it, he should have got
Listen
out and
to
talked to
me.
Quentin 40 minutes
Wow.
ago.
You want to
Fuck.
see my ID? Well, can I see your MVP card? I need your Food Lion MVP
I'm not.
card,
I'm
sir.
not saying that. I don't think he should have checked your ID. I agree with you, but like,
It's like you would have had. Oh, I wish you were
the
here. when we
man
had
trying to
that
keep
scene.
us down, asking for our driver's
the
license
thing
and
is
shit.
he saw you before. It wasn't like you were speeding out or anything, so he had
That's
no
what
reason
I'm
to check you.
saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Before I was fucking rudely cut off
Sorry.
500 fucking times.
Ooh, she's
They might not. You can ask for interdepartmental resources, so they might not have jurisdiction outright, but they can totally pull in other law enforcement agencies.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, and I get that. But what I mean is just weird to see sheriff's deputies here in the city.
Well, they might have
like,
been called in. They
working.
might have been like, "Hey, we don't have enough of our local guys here. Like,
We
are you?
need backup.
We see your cars are nearby. Can you come, like, just help support the situation? Like,
yeah.
stop people, ask them what they're doing if they're driving."
They
through.
were really the ones that we talked to at the scene were really nice.
Yeah.
The dude coming back was not.
Yeah.
Like, is what my issue was. And, like, that's the thing about it. The dudes at the scene were cool. Like, they didn't ask me for an ID.
Yeah, the
they
city's
didn't do
super
nothing.
shitty and
Like-
severely understaffed, so it would check out.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, there was one the city cop. It was a city cop that talked to me. There was a sheriff's deputy that came and talked to you.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That city cop was super nice. The one
Yeah.
at the scene, like he was like, "Hey, this is how you get home." Very helpful.
Right.
Love that dude. My heart goes out to him wherever you are. The other dude was not nice at all. Like
Because he
acted
asked
like
for your ID.
well, not just that. It was like the tone, the way he walked up, everything. I'm like, dude, you literally just sat here and watched my friend sit here for like 30 minutes
Yeah.
and didn't come out and say nothing because he had to come from that cop car that was sitting right there blocking the road. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah. At the very fucking least, you could have let
I don't
him
know.
go.
I don't know.
It
Look,
was a
look,
shifty situation.
You don't know till you walk a mile in somebody else's shoes.
You mean a
So-
county deputy enforcing laws in said county they are authorized to enforce the law and was there in that county? Weird.
Well, no,
That's what
well,
I'm saying,
that-
Copenhagen.
So like, no, I get what he's saying,
Here
but
we
like
go.
at the same time, we never see. Do you see sheriff's deputies around here
I do all the time.
in Forest Hills
Yeah, I've
Really?
been stopped all the times
by
I was
sheriff's
stopped.
deputies?
All the times I was stopped on my moped were in the within a quarter mile of here before I even got out onto the main roads.
But by sheriff's deputies, not city police.
What is the difference? Because I don't know.
So the wait, so you don't even know then?
I don't know if that thing. I just have been
the
stopped the most
cities
here.
is the
in
black cars, and the sheriff's deputies is the white cars.
The first 2 times was black cars. The last time was one of the SUVs.
Like undercover SUVs.
No, it had like the blue lights and everything on top.
Was it like gray or?
It was like that dark, like gunmetal gray.
Yeah, then that's city.
Okay.
That's city
And then
every
the other
time.
2 was the black cars.
Yeah, city too.
Okay. And that was
There is
then that
like
was city.
there's one black sheriff's deputy car, but or maybe it's 2 or 3, but there's not a lot of them.
I'm not sure then. I mean, again, it could have. I have no idea. I have no idea of telling.
Well, it's
the
written
difference.
on the side of the car too. Like one
Yeah.
says.
Well,
Lancaster
you're not
City
really
Police.
allowed to get off the moped. Like if you're on a motorcycle or a moped, you're not allowed off of it if they're pulling you over. You
Yeah,
have
but
to
you
stay.
didn't look after they drove off or drove
It's a
by you?
big
They always
ass-
waited for me to go first because it's the neighborhood. It's like the small neighbor. Like the roads are
Yeah.
small. They always made me go. Like they would always say, "Go ahead and go." Like before they even got back in their.
What about their
vehicle.
badges? You didn't read them?
No, I mean I
Oh.
don't care about.
Oh,
I was never doing anything wrong.
I always pay attention.
All the times I got pulled over in the neighborhood was when there was break-ins. Like, and it was always when I was coming home from the gym. So like it was 3 a.m. and the people had been breaking in. There's a lot of people that work in this like office in the city that are calling these cops in all the time and saying, "Hey, can you kind of patrol Forest Hills?" So that's why it always happened.
Mm.
I never got in trouble. I was always like, "Yeah, look, here's my gym stuff. Go check the gym." It scans me every time I go in. So there's a pretty good timeline and cameras and everything.
I have an
I never
alibi.
cared.
Remember that time that you got pulled over and you're like, my knife, and they're like, dude, we don't care about that. Knife.
Yeah, I had my bag.
That was so funny.
So that night, apparently, like somebody thought that they called in a guy on a moped driving around in a black hoodie, like literally just me. They described me, and like the way I was dressed that night and everything, saying that they think someone. It's what it seemed like was somebody was probably driving in the neighborhood, passed me at night, got home, someone had stolen some stuff. They said I saw a guy on a moped. Like this isn't what they told me. This is just kind of like I
What
assumed
you
something.
assumed,
Yeah. And so they stopped me and were like, "We got a guy with your description, and people are saying that he was in Forest Hills stealing that." I was like, "Okay, well, I live right, like I was literally right past Verizon, and this was before my house burned down, so I was like right there at my house. I was like, that's my house, like so, check the gym if you want. Here's all my stuff. Here's my bag. There's a knife in it. I hope that's okay." And they're like, "We don't give a fuck about a knife." And they were like, "We're looking for." I'm not gonna say what they said, but they were talking about what someone had stolen.
Mm.
And I was like, "Yeah, go ahead, check me."
It's crazy because that's been like years ago.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You
That was a
remember when
long
the
time.
cops used to come up to you and talk to you whenever you were playing Pokemon Go?
Yeah, not used to that happened one time, but yeah,
Oh.
it was hilarious. It's a great story.
And you stole the stuff. And
So basically, Creighton is mad. His driver's license was requested while he was driving.
no, it wasn't that. It was the whole demeanor. It's just like the lady.
He
at the
doesn't like
gas
when
pump
people are
that-
shitty with
No,
him.
yeah, I don't like when people.
And this
are
time it
rude.
happened to be a cop, and when it's cops, he just gets mad at police in general. Is how he phrases the
No,
conversation.
no. That's not.
When
what
you
this-
stole the stuff and carried it on your moped.
The way-
no,
the-
I didn't
the-
steal anything.
like-
I love her.
It's like I told. It's like I told you guys whenever we went through that whole thing at the gas station with that other lady who was like just fucking an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
it's more about the attitude. If like you
the
know
weaponized attitude.
Yes,
That's terrifying.
Yes, if you come at me and we're like chill talk, like the dudes at the crime scene, they just walked up and we're like, hey, it's an active crime scene. Like we need you to turn around. I'm like, oh okay, like cool, I get that. Like when you come up and like you're antagonistic, then yeah, no, fuck you.
Well, you don't know what they're going through that day.
Well, yeah,
You don't know what the
that's
situation
true.
is. That's
I
why,
get-
like,
I
I
get
was
that
there. The only
part,
reason I've always been so against your guys' opinion on the night we were at that gas station is just because, I don't know, I've dealt with a lot of cops, and I've dealt with cops that were in a really bad mood dealing with really shitty things, and that lady, like, I guess for you guys was in such a bad mood, but to me I was like, yeah, she's working at 3 a.m. There was a shooting at Waffle House 2 hours ago. I'd be pretty shitty too if that was the night I was working. And they were like fucking all very like against me, thinking that she was like, I thought she was justified in how she was talking. We pulled up to a closed gas station.
No, she
trying to
like she pinned us into the gas station.
Well, yeah, she doesn't want you to get away. Like, she needs to be able to talk to you.
We didn't do anything though.
Well, you don't know what people. You don't know if somebody that night called in a fucking Lincoln.
We
and
were
like,
in the Lincoln. We were in
Creighton,
Caleb's car.
you shut up. I'm talking about the context. Whatever the car. Imagine we're in the Lincoln. You don't know if they called in a car that was your make and model with 4 people in it that all match our description. Like, you don't know why she's doing it.
And I don't know if you're like pinning us in this gas station to get out and just shoot at the car. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, if it's a cop,
I don't know what you're going to do. That's my point. It doesn't matter if you're a cop. You don't do that shit. Like, that puts people on edge. Like, you're there to diffuse a situation, not make a situation.
Well, she's not there to diffuse a situation if it's not, like, unless it's a situation that needs to be diffused. If
Wait,
you are
wait,
a criminal, she's not
wait,
trying to
wait,
diffuse
you're
anything. She's trying to
saying-
get you. She's
No,
trying to stop
no,
you.
No, but the whole point of getting the criminal is to stop and defuse a situation.
Yeah, well, if you are the criminal, she's not going to walk up all nice. She's going to try and figure out if you're the criminal or not first.
Yeah, by pinning you
She
into
didn't pull
a
her
gas
gun out. She
station
didn't pull her gun out and like say, "Hey, are you
fucking
criminals?"
Flashing your lights.
She said, "What are you doing?"
And getting in your face, like that really helps make everybody feel at ease. Like, let me
Yeah,
just
well,
tell you.
being cops, it's not about sugar plums and fucking gumdrops. She's
I'm
not walking up
saying
and being
it
all,
has to
"Hey,
be.
how's it
I'm
going?"
just saying, like
had to
there are
see you.
ways
It was
to
nighttime.
handle a situation
It was a weird
other than
time.
like pinning people into a gas station and getting all rude with them when they didn't like give you an answer that you wanted.
From the inside looking out, Creighton's thought
Because she
process is
wanted
interesting.
No, because she wanted us to say something that incriminated us, and we didn't
I
do
really
anything.
wish I knew.
Yeah,
this
and we
fucking
didn't go to
story.
jail.
And she got
nothing bad
mad
happened.
and stormed off because we didn't do anything.
Well, she's probably got a quota. She's probably trying to find someone that's been getting away from her all night. I mean, she's probably a little bug. She didn't do anything. She didn't hurt us. She didn't talk shit. She got close. She needed to pin you, get the lights, see if it was you or not. And as soon as she realized who we were, she left. Like, it was no big deal. You guys got... I don't know. To me, she didn't seem that
Yeah, to you.
hostile or mean. Granted, I guess I just deal with hostile and mean people way more, and it's a little easier for me to talk to, like, understand that people can be mad and be in a different state of mind. But you guys want everybody to be nice and friendly in every single situation, not knowing
I'm
what
not
the situation
saying
they were
that,
in.
like, they got to be nice and friendly. You can't go from one extreme to the other. You're talking about two different things. I'm saying that there's a middle ground that you can walk.
Yeah, but again, like,
She
it's
was
all
not
about the
walking that
perception.
middle ground.
It's the perception of what's going on. Like, you
That's-
don't know what she's
that's
been through that
fair,
night.
But, like, just because you're going through a lot of shit doesn't give you an excuse to be an asshole.
I don't think. Again, that's the part that we always end up being very different on. Is I don't think she was an asshole. You guys thought she was an asshole, and to me, she was just asking us what we were doing at a closed gas station at 3 a.m, which I thought was a pretty decently normal question to ask
No.
for a cop at a literally 150 feet from where a shooting was 2 hours ago. Like, I get it. I get being confused or being wondering and doing your job. The problem is we expect cops to be perfect, but cops are equipped with a gun and a license to do whatever, so they should be... Wait. A license to do whatever, so they should be perfect. But the system doesn't give them the tools and training to be... Exactly. I agree.
And I agree with that. That's why I'm saying, like, she did not handle the situation well.
I mean,
I feel like, because, like, we were at the gas station to get gas.
yeah, but she
know?
doesn't know that.
What else would we be doing there? Like,
An-
you know what I mean?
Anything.
Like, it's
so
a-
many things. It's a
it's
closed gas station
it's
in the dark at
amazing.
3 a.m.
It's amazing
You could
to
be
see the
breaking in.
levels, like, of, like, okay, so they're not at a gas station. I mean, they're at a gas station that's closed, so obviously they're doing bad shit.
Well, not obviously. That's why she stopped and asked. She didn't pull her gun.
She didn't stop and ask. She pinned us in, and
She parked in
like,
front of you. She didn't. You could have backed up. She didn't pin you anywhere. She just parked in front of you. We were in the pumps at Murphy's, where there's 25 feet behind you. People never commit crimes at gas. Exactly. Yeah.
Well, no, that's my thing. Like, why is it got to be one extreme or the other? Why can't it be like a middle ground? There's a way to ask somebody what they're doing and not be like a fucking asshole.
Again, this just comes down to
just like
was she
a,
being an asshole?
just like there's a way to let somebody by and not have to like go through their shit.
Right.
If she had like walked up with her hand on her gun and like literally screaming at us, I get it. But
she was screaming at us.
She was. She said,
"You
what are you guys
at
here?"
the window. She was screaming at us. Charlie.
Screaming?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll never bring it up again. If that was screaming to you, I'll never bring this up again. Creighton, my advice to you, get on a ride along with a local. Yes, that exactly. Do that. Go on a ride along. Ask questions. Because shit is like, you have to think what's going through their mind. She sees a car at a gas station that is the business hours are posted. You live here locally. Honestly, it's weird that you thought Murphy's was open at 3 a.m. They close at fucking 10 o'clock or some shit.
Well, no, but you can use a card at a gas station that's closed.
Not all of them. Not Murphy's. So I'm like, it's different. I mean,
but we didn't know that at the time.
Well, you didn't know that at the time, but you do live here, and I mean, granted, again, she wouldn't know that, so sure.
And she didn't know it either because she said, "Get your gas and go."
Yeah, well, again, she's still asking. It's still her job to investigate weird stuff. All the lights are off. At gas stations that keep their pumps on, they usually leave the lights on if their pumps are on.
Not necessarily. I've been to gas stations that the pumps are on and the lights are off. Lloyd's does that all the time.
My opinion does not matter here at all, but in my opinion, the gas station chick was fucked. The guy asking you for your driver's license was not in the wrong. I agree with the ride along. That's not a true perspective of cops.
He disagrees.
I disagree. They're on their best behavior, and the agency is going to put you with one of the good cops. Yeah, but you still at least kind of get in their mindset. Like, they can explain to you, like, why we're pulling up here, why we're doing this. Get informed, you uninformed ham sandwich. Gas stations are places of peace and harmony. Yeah, totally. Yeah, nothing bad ever happens at gas stations. I don't know. I guess it's just a perspective thing. She definitely was. Out of everything you said that could be subjective, she definitely was not screaming.
She seemed like she was screaming. If she wasn't screaming, she was yelling. Like, she was using her full voice.
She said, "What are you guys doing here?" There's 4 of us in the car. She's out in front of the car. She couldn't get right up to you because of the gas pump. She might have been kind of yelling, but she was not screaming. She wasn't frantic. She
sounds like a problem that she made herself when she could have just pulled up beside us instead of like pinning us into a gas station.
In any world, does a cop pull in beside you to pull you over? It's always behind you. In that case,
I've had cops pull up beside me and talk to me before. Not like
to pull you over.
No, just to like talk.
That's
like
different.
To ask what I was doing. Actually,
Yeah,
so
well, it's a little harder to pull
and
in
have
next to
a
gas pump.
conversation with me instead of like yelling stuff at me.
You got to think of her like she needs to be maneuverable in the situation. Parking next to you at the gas pump is not the most maneuverable spot to be in. The industry term is command presence. There you go. Fuel up your car and your soul. She was at least hollering.
She was hot though.
She was very pretty.
She was very.
Were you
hot.
guys at a gas station with all the lights off? Yeah, they were all off.
Yeah, lights were off.
All the lights they were off, and all the like literally nothing was open near us
But
except
the lights
Waffle
on the
House, and that was like
screens were
200
on.
feet.
Yeah.
Well, the lights on the screen I don't think ever go off.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. It's like that's what I was like. Okay, so the pumps work, so we'll just pull in here and get gas. Because Halo's like, we're about to run out of gas. We need to get gas as soon as possible. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, we'll just.
It's one of those things I wish we had on video. Because like if we had on video,
we could just put this whole discussion.
it all goes to, well, it doesn't go to bed because your perception of it is still whatever. Like, but at
so
least
is
everyone.
yours, though.
But at least, but then at least everyone could interpret the situation for how it actually went, not for our points of view on it.
Yeah.
Because again, I don't.
All I'm saying is like there were 4 people in the car, and 3 people in that car thought she was being rude.
Yeah,
And
I've never
I think
been.
that says a lot.
Well,
about the
to
situation.
the other 2 people, I care even less about their opinions of that situation than I do you, because of what they do each in their normal day-to-day lives. How they like the kind of stuff they probably have dealt with. Like you at least deal with annoying people at work.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like I have a better perspective on it. Because, like,
Yeah,
don't
that's
get me
why
wrong. Like, I'm not dealing with, like, the worst of society, but I deal with people.
Yeah.
And I feel like part of that like at least in that job, part of it is that you need to be a people person, and like she was not. Clearly, at least not from that interaction that I had with her. Like, who knows? She might go to work every day with a smile on her face and, like, you know, be fucking the best cop ever. And this was just, like, a bad moment for her. But, I don't know. I had a bad experience.
Yeah,
I did.
exactly.
I did.
I think everyone is valid. They're all going to look at this through their own experience. Exactly. Please, please don't compare Food Lion to law enforcement.
I'm not. Look, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, when you're working with the public, like, it's, like, you need to be a people person. And I feel like that's
I feel like nobody will ever understand working with the
every-
public until they sit down at a poker game at a casino. 'Cause that's where shit gets crazy.
Yeah, well, and that's all kinds of people. You know what I mean? You can get any kind of person in there.
Yeah.
For my job, I get certain types of people. For their job, they get certain types of people. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Just like if
And
we
with
were-
cops, they're most of the time they're dealing with people that are going to jail for reasons that make sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like a majority of the time, their whole job is stop bad things from happening. So I think that it's okay to give a cop a benefit of the doubt that if they're in a bad mood, just let them be in their bad mood. As long as they're not pulling a gun and aiming it at me, like I think they're doing their job okay. They can yell at me all they want. They can be annoyed if I'm doing something halfway wrong. You shouldn't be doing things wrong anyway.
Well, and see, my argument has always been that if you're the person with the gun, you should be the person with the cooler head, no matter what circumstances you've been in the whole day. Because, like, again, and what me and Matt were talking about earlier was the training. I'm not saying you got to be perfect, but I mean, like, there should be, like, training aspects in place to make it to where, like,
You're going to
if you're
aisle
going-
4, bitch.
if you're having a bad day, you can manage that properly so that way you're not, like, fucking trigger happy.
This isn't Food Lion anymore, Jingles Keys. This is Food Law. Sorry, Matt's killing it. He's doing good jokes. I see what you're saying, though. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like none of us are going to be able to get in the head of a cop. You know what I mean? We don't deal with even sort of the same shit.
No.
Like, it's not even close. You know, we're not walking up on dead bodies. We're not walking up on people with knives and guns that are trying to hurt us. All we can do is think about what it might be like, and we'll never, ever, ever be able to really do that. Unless we become cops. It's a super complicated discussion, honestly. Yeah, that's why we end up having it so often.
Yeah.
And you got to think about the type of person who chooses to be a cop. Yeah, that's another thing. It's kind of like that scene in Jack Reacher. It's like most people that become a cop are either, one, doing it because, you know, you've got people that their family was – it's kind of like the Army. It's like you've got family that was in the Army, so it's kind of like, well, I'm going to be in the Army because my dad was in the Army. You know what I mean? Like he made it seem cool growing up. You got other people who are just straight-up patriots. You've got the guys who need the good money. They're like, hey, that's a good job. It pays good. And then you got the lunatics who are like, I get to have a gun. And that happens a lot more than the other ones probably. Did the lion get him? I mean, there was a dead body behind the Food Lion once. Damn. Yeah, I'm going to be cool, calm, and collected after that CFS?
I don't know what that means.
After that CFS with the baby that was put in a microwave for 15 minutes by her meth head mother. Yeah. That's a good point. Like, if you have a gun, if you're one of these people and you always want them to be cool and collected, you got to think, man, sometimes it's that movie 7. Like, sometimes that shit literally is happening all over the world. Like, people are literally walking up on fucking skinned people with like murals painted in their blood on the walls, and then they're supposed to go and pull you over on the side of the road later that day and just be normal about it. Did the lion get him? That would check out. Call for service. It's cop lingo. There you go.
I
Who
like how
knows?
Matt knows cop lingo.
Well, he used to work with the
No,
police
I know.
department.
I just mean, like, I it's very useful.
I don't know. It's one of those things. Yes. Strong arm.
Well, guess the lion got him.
Anyway,
Anyways.
I think this was Shirts Off podcast season 2 episode 24
We're on 24 episodes.
of season
We've
2.
only done 24 episodes of season 2.
Well, you got to think we're not doing 4 a week.
Yeah.
We're doing like 1 or 2 a week. And then we've also recorded a few episodes of Shirts Off the Rails. So like in the time that we've been back doing these, we've done like 3 or 4 of those already.
Which we're aiming to do one Friday.
I think Friday is what we said. Maybe
need to
Saturday.
figure out location.
What are we doing Saturday? Are we doing something this Saturday?
No.
No? Okay. so
I mean,
Saturday.
if we might be able
I
to.
can't remember.
I feel like I got plans Saturday though.
Yeah, I can't remember. I remember there's being something for
We could
Saturday.
do game night Saturday. You want to game night?
Wait, are we doing game night Saturday?
I'm asking, do you want to?
I don't know. I think there is actually already a plan in place. We'll talk about all that later.
Okay.
Anyway, probably
You
because
want to
he's
get
hungry.
a game night?
He's a little tempered sometimes. Yeah, it would be nice if someone around here knew Coughlin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Copenhagen. It's almost like we don't know Copenhagen.
Yeah. Copenhagen's
Is-
a cop.
He
It's
is
right there in the
food line.
beginning. Cop.
Copenhagen. Anyway, you guys have a great night. This was episode 24 of season 2 of the Shirts Off podcast. This time it's personal. Amanda,
Goodbye.
Creighton,
Goodbye, Creighton.
and goodbye, everybody. You guys know. Have a good night. Good night.
Oh, do we want to rate somebody?
Hold on. Goodbye, YouTube.